new and lots of discounts coming your way as we really enjoy these last days of August here. We've got so many special ideas for you that are going to include some of our best values on Blue Wing Black D Tanzanite. It's like a big final goodbye to Tanzanites. I don't even know if they're going to make it to their 4-year anniversary here, but we're so excited to have some big stones here today. I've got some 7, 8, and 10 carats on a wheel for you. Also, I am wearing a new yellow diamond. This is a big stone, and it's one of those that really hits the mark as far as not just 1 carat, but not quite 2, because when they get into that range where 1 carat can be a little bit more affordable, 2 carats get a little out of budget sometimes. So this hits the mark with giving you a much bigger stone. We've got 1.5 carats, and you know how limited those are. Only have had a few here in our history that have been 1.5 carats or 1.60 carats or 1.70 carats, but they tend to be extremely popular. And the good news is we have a major value for you on the way. So it's 1.5 carats oval, it's in 18 karat gold, and it's a really beautifully classic mounting that you're sure to enjoy if you like a lot of diamonds around it, but keeping it really classic for you. Also, speaking of classics, we got some really cool diamond earrings that are going to be a lot of fun as well, because the diamond earrings that we have are going to be a cluster. It gives you the look of a huge diamond stud, like I'm talking a huge, like about, you know, maybe a 10 carat total weight. But before we get 10 carat total weights and spend all that money that it would take to get it, we're going to bring you a look that gives you a cluster. Also, there are a lot of brand new pieces here today that we're celebrating. We've got some brand new, my opal I cannot stop staring at. There's an opal and it's a round, and it's that last of the collection that we've been showing you out of that super duper cool Lightning Ridge Museum material. We also do have, though, we got a really, really special pair of emerald earrings. Those are always rare to go with our emerald necklace that's coming up that we've got some quantity on, making that affordable. And how about this? A Blue Wing Block D, not quite the 7 and 8 and 10 carats that we'll see on a wheel later, but it's a 6 carat. And it's in the saddle mounting. So we're seeing one of the more truly sophisticated ways that we do mountings, and huge diamond weight as well. So it's going to be a blast. We have great wheels for you that are assorted. So you're going to see a lot of different ideas on a wheel, all marked down to their lowest prices. And we have some brand new for you as well. Not to mention the bow ring is back. That is one of our really icons, but it's just so seldomly here. And we've got the big bow design, which is going to be, oh yeah, over 1 carat in diamonds, all paved, really beautiful. So yellow diamond, Blue Wing Black D's, great affordability on everything that you bring in. Please do me a favor and give us any requests you might have, because this is a great weekend to really, you know, hone in on your favorites or get something you've been thinking about, or, you know, if there's something even, you know, usually, you know, when we have our Friday into Saturday, we got some questions about, is that piece from Friday still available? So, you know, you can always give us a call there as well. We'll help you out. But, oh, one more thing, heart-shaped morganite. Brand new, never seen anything quite like it. A beauty, it really is. So stunning color and great heart-shaped collectible. So that's on the way as well. I'm going to get started with a big ring. I got to zoom back because this ring is gigantic. Take a look at it. We got a really special diamond ring here, and that is, I was going to start with a pendant because we have a really beautiful turquoise pendant, and I had one last night to end the show. We have one coming up here in a few minutes, and then the necklace I'm wearing is coming up tomorrow. So yes, you're going to get a chance, and that is really, I mean, it's not just our turquoise by the yard like we've seen in the past. It's a really, really high-end version of turquoise and diamonds too. So that'll be here, and you'll get little sneak peeks of that throughout the day. But here we go with a really special 7988 item number. This is really cool. It's really taking a bypass ring, but it's really giving you a lot of extra diamond pave. There's 1.04 carat in diamonds that are all white diamonds, but look at this band of yellow gold that is really on one side there, acting as a cool way to do, you know, just a little accent to make it two-tone, but look at all that finishing. It almost is like a more subtle way to do a snake ring. It's 1.04 carat though, so you're getting a lot of diamond weight, and it's heavy gold. There's quite a bit here in the white gold and the yellow gold, and I think you start to really envision, you know, or start to feel it without actually having it on your hand, because you get an idea of the thickness and the way it's finished all the way through. Boy, that's a nice ring. Take a look at it on the hand here. You'll see what I'm talking about. It really is just an easy to wear type of style that still gives you a difference from what we typically see with that pave, and it's going to wrap. So you've got really like a dome style here on the one side where it's really going side to side, end to end in the pave, but you also have that wraparound design. And then over here, it's like your ring is wearing a necklace almost, right? Or a diamond belt, which would be really nice as well. So you've got some really cool ways that this is really just wrapping around the hand. Certainly a bigger ring, so remember we take care of sizing. So if you want it a little larger for, you know, index fingers or ring fingers, or, you know, even a middle finger, you got that. So here's what I would really suggest. Come on in early. We got a lot of 1 onlys and 2 onlys and 3 onlys today. So it's going to be a time to really just exercise a little bit of speed when it comes to your shopping experience so that you do get to shop because we want to make sure you get what you love. But it's a really fabulous way to get a diamond ring, and it's supposed to be, well, $28.88. We're going to do a lot better than that. And certainly over a carat in diamonds should always be more. But here is what we're going to do. Hi, Mary. Well, thank you so much, Mary, and good afternoon to you. So thank you, Mary, for the kind words. Appreciate that. And how about this? For a really, really, really special value, it's $9.99. That's it. Oh, we're starting off right today. It is a beautiful, beautiful ring and so much gold weight to get. And just one. So one designer ring. I can't decide. Is it going to sit better the other way? Let me flip it. So it sits better maybe. No, that's worse. It's like, yeah, it's kind of sometimes the coolest designs on the hand are not really equipped to sit on a wheel on TV. But, you know, that's something we're willing to compensate for because you know it's going to be a beautiful boulder ring on the hand. So let me know if you'd like it at $9.99. That is a one only, and we'll see who's got it then. I'm going to get right into my turquoise pendant. We had a bigger one last night. It was very artsy and sculptural and lots of gold. Well, today I'm going to bring you something just a little bit more petite, but it's still going to be artsy and sculptural and gold and diamonds, but just not as big. So we'll talk about that next, and it's really, really limited. So even when we have more than one of something, yeah. You'd like the diamond ring? You got it. Who got it? Say it again. Francine. Am I getting that right? Thank you so much. Enjoy it. Allison has the softest, most angelic voice, but I can never hear it, and she's the closest to me. But anyway, thank you so much. That ring is gone. Let's take a look at 7944, and this is, you guys know, if you've spoken to her on the phone, she's very soft-spoken and delightful, but I can really struggle to hear her over all the equipment up here. Anyway, here's 7944. This is my turquoise pendant. And we, again, we've got the necklace, the full necklace coming up tomorrow. But for those of you that just want something, pendants and necklaces are very different categories, I think, even though they sit in the same area, right? They're really different. And you know whether you want a necklace or if you want a pendant. And this is a 1 carat oval sleeping beauty. Now, what I'm going to say is going to sound really cool. We have 3. That's exciting. But that doesn't mean it's going to stick around. Because my value is so good, it's going to be flying. And I bet you 3 is not going to be quite enough. It also has 9 points in diamonds. That's a little trio stack to make your bail there. And then it's going to be white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. But I literally went back into the jewelry, or the gem vault, I will say. And I thought, really, on a sleeping beauty, I know they're limited, but in a 1 carat size, are we really limited to just 3? And I brought out the stones, saw the stones with my own eyes. Sure enough, there are only 3 stones. The one you see here, and then we're ready to set the other ones in white, yellow, rose. So that's where, again, you get the option. So we've got the pendant ready to go, but then we just got to set your stone, depending on, do you want white, yellow, or rose? How many of each are going to go out? Call us early. This is not even going to be $9.99. I love this value. It's set on a platform. Not only do you have the triple diamond stack there as your bail, but there's a really good kind of scalloped bail around that. The gold kind of floats around the diamonds itself, but then it's like the turquoise is set on that platform of gold, which looks really, really special. And would you believe this? It's not even half of this price. 3 only, sounds like a lot, 2 more than I usually have. That's great, but it's not even $499. So if there was ever a moment to dial in, let me go ahead and show you right now what it looks like on the hand. Let me just show you measurements and all that. Then we'll give you a look at it on the neckline. It's a really great everyday style. We know, and I've already seen it in the last couple of days, turquoise goes with everything. And I've been illustrating that, and I'll continue to illustrate that for you through the weekend, is that there is not a color that you can't wear with turquoise and have it look fantastic. Obviously, you can wear anything with anything, but sometimes there's certain looks that just work, right? This is that gem that has that wonderful versatility, that is a beautiful, rare, exotic gem as it is, that I think a lot of us love, but it also works with everything from neutrals to brights to neons to subtle to pastels to bold. It does not matter. It could be in the brown, the black, the ivory family. It could be your stunning hot pinks and reds and orange. It does not matter. Turquoise really goes with everything. And so that's why I always say if you're investing into a great turquoise piece, no matter what it is a good investment, because at 3/4 of an inch, it's wearable. And that's the key, is you're going to put this on with everything and realize it works. It works. It works. And it's the same color that we're seeing in that necklace that we are debuting tomorrow on the show. So keep that in mind as well. You have the same beautiful color. This being an oval stone, the others being like a round, beautiful bead, but that necklace is tomorrow. So, and it's got diamonds too. And by the way, there's almost 20 carats in turquoise. Love it. So here we go with our turquoise pendant. Come on in and let's take a look one more time and get it less than $4.99, because that's the idea. Making sure, can you believe it's going even more affordable than that? For solid gold, your choice. VS diamonds, 3 of them, and the turquoise, and it's not even $450 or $449. It is $399 only on that turquoise pendant, and we do have 3. So that means you got to dial in very quickly, because that's going to be flying. Not much I can do in the fine jewelry world for a $399 price tag in gold and diamonds, but there it is. And enjoy. It's a really special piece. We'll give it 60 seconds. We got to rock on. Emerald earrings in, get this, 1 trillion. I have trillion matched emeralds that are in an earring stud for you today. That's so exciting. Plus, we have some really interesting, I've got a new fire opal. Fire opal was very popular last night. We didn't have enough to go around for everybody. I'm bringing out a pear-shaped fire opal today. We also have some really pretty, if you like that vintage kind of lacy look in gold, got a beautiful pair of rose gold earrings that have a lacy kind of design to them, and diamonds. They look very vintage, antique, very cool. So we'll see those coming up in just a moment. But $399, let me know if you'd like the pendant. That is still here. And if you'd like it, call us early. We're going to be moving quickly. We've got a lot to show you. Got a lot, including the morganite, which I cannot stop staring at, because I've seen so few heart-shaped morganites in my day, so I'm really excited about that one. The bigger yellow diamond that's 1.5 carats, the great wheel that we have coming up in this hour. It's going to make a lot of gorgeous jewelry and all rings at that, very affordable. Plus, more and more and more and more, including the prettiest pink zircon that looks like a padparacha. We know padparachas as being one of the most expensive stones out there. What you're about to see is one come to life, because it's the color of a pod in a zircon. So final seconds on this one. Let me know if you'd like one. We have 1 gone, 2 left. I'm just going to keep moving. So here we go. We have a lot to show you today. Not to mention, I hope you'll give me your requests if you have them as well. This is a wild one. I had a double take, triple take, quadruple take when I saw this piece, because not only is it a zircon that has those, it's a softer tone, right? A lot of our zircons, when we see them, the pink varieties that is, are going to be that bold cranberry, raspberry color, and they're beautiful. Don't get me wrong, love them. But this is that one stone that's very specific and very different. It's bolder because it's a softer color that I think creates more wow, because it's super unique to see. Item number 1010 is the number here. So we're going way back in the item number. There's a reason. Using that older item number is going to allow us to really kind of cheat the price tag a bit. It's one of those gorgeous mountings where you're seeing a lot of diamond weight, really our signature style here, but made for the round. But when you look at this stone, is it really identifiable as anything else but almost looking like a pinky, lavender, peachy diamond? Because we know zircons give you double refraction, which is, double the refraction the diamonds do. They're singly refractive. But when you look at the stone and you see that softer, bright, it's powerful because it's zircon. So it's giving you flashes of every color of the rainbow. So whatever the body color is in a zircon, if you're getting a true zircon that, is doing what it's supposed to do, it's going to have blues and reds and orange and purples and all of the colors of the rainbow. That's refraction. It doubles up your refraction. So you get this powerful stone that when cut to a round is almost a bit like otherworldly. You just see it's really emphasizing the double refraction quality and that beautiful snap. But then you get this color. And this is a big stone because the stone itself is at 226 in the round, and then it has that powerful fire, that brilliance galore, and then also on top of that, diamonds all the way around. So a 226 stone, then it has that fabulous 61 point in diamond mounting. That's going to be wrapping around the sides in pave, your traditional halo, great for, do you have a wonder ring? It works with this. And so many of other things that everything we bring you practically is what's going to work. But this is one of those pieces. It just is so distinctively unique because of the color saturation level. It's different. It's got a little mauve, a little purple, little lavender, little pink, little golden. It really is reminiscent of the finest padparachas in the sapphire world that we see. And it's not even, look at this, not even $29.99. That is our everyday price tag. Let me see if we can cheat a little bit here early on a Saturday and really wow you. Really, truly, just really show you what's happening. We've already had $3.99 turquoise. That's pretty good. Now we're going to absolutely blow your mind with this value. I promise. It'd be like, oh, it's $19.99. No, it's not $19.99. That's not even good enough. What if I told you that this gold mounting which I just checked today because I'm looking at the zircon going, there's no way. This is $3,000 all day long, unique color, very beautiful, bright. Do you like a pot parasha? I could never get you a 226 pot parasha for $3,000, but this is more brilliant. It's like pot parasha and diamonds had a little baby. And that's what it looks like. It really, really does. And those are two, I mean, I think we'd love to see a diamond that is a pot parasha color, right? But there really is nothing that exists like that. And if you do, it's small because it's a diamond and it's a fancy color and it's in the pink category and it's expensive. And this is the way to truly dazzle your collection and everybody around you when you wear it, because it's not even a $19.99 price tag. Or better yet, let's really try something. It's not even $9.99. Not even. The mounting by itself costs us over $1,900 to make, and we know that because we are the manufacturer. And look what I'm going to do right now. It's better. It's going lower. Call me. Take a look. That's it. I'm going to try it on. Haven't done that yet. Got to show you the finishing throughout the inside of this ring. There it is. You can do any gold you want. I personally would do it in white gold. That's just me probably, but I don't know. I think it would work beautifully. Yellow gold, white gold, rose gold. You tell me. But this is not even $9.99. If we don't have a million calls, I can't explain it to you, because this is one of those wild moments. And I bet there's a lot of people out there, myself included, who don't have a zircon yet in this color. Maybe even if you have pink, you're looking at the softer side of it. You're looking at this unique combination, this complex. Mother Nature really got fancy with this one. And look at how, no denying, watch how even if I block the light, how it just tends to sparkle even more, right? Beyond what diamonds are even capable of doing is zircon with its double refraction in its back pocket that shows off. I think really the most brilliant thing truly about a zircon is that double refractive property. And it's not, I repeat, not $9.99. This is a real roll call item. It's a let's see who's with us early on this Saturday as we kick it off. An amazing, amazing show, but it's not even $9.99. I'll keep going lower because I don't have anyone on the phones. Nobody yet. Nobody has said, oh, intriguing. Oh, great value. I'm thinking about it. I like it. I might do it. It's not even $899. Watch this. This is one of those just really, truly testing our Saturday here early on, seeing where we're at. $888 for the zircon you see there in that mounting, or change the gold. That's all free of charge, because for those of you, I had the question yesterday, like, well, yeah, but how much do you charge to change the gold? Yeah, but how much do you charge to do that? That's a huge customization. What's that going to cost extra? Nothing. Zero. When we can do it, and that's usually like 90% of the time, this is where you take advantage, and I'll wait till it goes. We're going to sit here until that one sells. It's $888. You do not get 61 points in diamonds, almost 2/3 of a carat for $888. Mentioned it's over $1,900 to make the mounting by itself. Then you get the more rare part, because believe it or not, as expensive as gold and diamonds are, it's not nearly as expensive as a zircon that's one source rare, because that color only came out of this Sri Lankan mine that was discovered in 2020. So we don't have to go back 4.4 billion years when zircons were discovered themselves. We go back to Sri Lanka. That's, of course, that we call it Ceylon, because that's the term we use in the gem community for Sri Lanka, when modern day it's referred to as the island of Sri Lanka. But we're talking about 888 on a really cool stone that has since, in the 2 years that have elapsed, it's done, it's gone, it's completely out. So really excited to bring you that softer side of the pink, but the loud, I mean, you really do see different colors every time I change a light source around it, like if I'm in the hot lights of the studio or just more kind of a subdued fluorescent lighting of an office environment. It's like showing different things, more peach, more lavender, more pink, more whatever. This is 888 and it's still here. We have a problem. Take a look at it. I don't know, 60 seconds and I'll see who's got it. That has got to be gone. It does, it has to, we got to move, but I tell you, that is really beautiful. And the fact that maybe it's in the rose gold now, and if that's not your cup of tea, it certainly is not mine. I'm just not a rose gold person, but again, it's beautiful with it, but we're changing it for you. So please try to envision. I can't show it to you in white, I can't show it to you in yellow gold, but envision it with that stark contrast of the white gold behind it, which is why I think that color would even sing, because it really is, I think, a little, even though I get the concept like pink zircon, rose gold, pink and pink, there's a different tone to them, which is why I'm suggesting the white gold. I really am, and I think you will love it even more, because it'll show off that very particular and very special color of that zircon that makes it less bold. If you like a little softer side, it's truly like that makeup color that, you know, is like a beautiful, really just, I imagine like a creamy nude lipstick, right? Or a beautiful blush tone that really is that flattering color. And so we're in, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. You could, Bonnie. Yeah, you can. You can layer. The necklace is coming up tomorrow, but you can absolutely layer it with the briolette drop necklace that we had in turquoise. I remember it well. And yes, we can, I mean, you do what you want. Jewelry, there's no rules, so play with it. But I think that it would look beautiful together because this is more like, you know, style that's more like a Diamonds by the Yard station style. Now, the necklace I'm wearing, so everybody knows, is not just turquoise. It is, I got a lot of questions about it last night too, and it's not just turquoise. It's also a lot of diamond weight. So, you know, we'll be talking about it tomorrow, and you'll see it throughout the day, but just want to make sure you know it's quite a few diamonds and almost 20 carats in turquoise as well. So it's going to be not the same of the turquoise by the Yard that I brought you a long time ago that sold out. It's a little more high level, but it really is beautiful and yet very wearable. All right, so let me know if that one's gone, and then let's move along. We're going to show, speaking of earrings and rose gold, and Bonnie, because Bonnie I just found out is with me, or at least she's messaging me, so she might be with me. I want to show you these earrings here. They're so lovely, and they're not going to sit in a million years on their own, so I'm going to have to, you know, just show you a couple different ways here, but aren't those pretty? Aren't those that vintagey style look there? And I want to show you one here upright so you can see. It's one pair only. They're item number 7977, and this is what they look like from a distance as they drop from your ear. So we'll show you there because they're really like a snowflake meets a designer, almost like Celtic cross meets star meets snowflake. It's really beautiful. It's item number 7977. These are new, and only one pair, and they're 33 points in diamond weight. And you can see here the drop is an inch and a quarter, maybe a little tiny bit more than an inch and a quarter post, and butterfly backing only in the rose gold. So do keep that in mind, and we are so thrilled. And yeah, if you did like, you know, if you're a rose gold lover, there's not very often we can show you a rose gold diamond earring. Usually, you know, our diamond earrings are in the white or the yellow. So nice to give you a rose gold option here, and only one pair, 1/3 of a carat, really gorgeous, great drop to them. I will show one on coming up as well, so you can see what that's all about, and you are going to love them. If you own really good rose gold diamond drops, and I think because they're not like covered in diamonds, they're really, you know, they can be a little more versatile for everyday wear. But take a look, there's all that mill grain. You can see it's a big cluster of diamonds in the middle that almost looks like it's one bigger stone, and then I'll put one, prop one up on the ear here for you so you can get a little idea, because they don't look very good sitting on the wheel all by themselves, but you can see here on the ear just a little frame of reference of what they look like there when you start to see them just with a little bit of movement. So let's go ahead and blow them out. Let's go back to our wheel. I'll prop this one up for you. They have a great finishing also, but let me just show you here. So everything's going to be hinged at the top point. You can see that cluster, but then there's that beautiful almost scroll work that you have, and that mill grain all the way throughout. They're $4.99 if you'd like them. Just one pair, rose gold only. We'll make them $499 if you'd like that pair of earrings, and of course you'll get the two, but that is a really special way to go. So final call, $4.99, 30 seconds, and let me know if anyone's got that pink zircon. Really, really pretty, and enjoy it if you do. Okay, so coming up on the way, oh, I love this. Still have our turquoise pendant, go figure, $3.99 for turquoise, not something you see every day. Then we have Zimbarin is here. Also have, well, a new markdown on my blue wing block D with the Peridot. There is a new Peridot since our 2 carat went last night. We do have a 2 carat, what was it, 205 or 208? One was last night, one's today. I've got some really good Peridot for you, so we'll see that. Also, the bow ring is back, and if you're newer with us, just in shopping in general, you've probably never seen this design, and it's a good one. Also, emerald earrings in a beautiful, bigger stud style, but I got to get to this fire opal because we did not have enough fire opal to go around last night. Brought you that beautiful round. Well, look at this one. This one I truly thought when I first looked at it, I thought it was a ruby. It's the most red I've seen. I'm just going to get the little smudge off of here. It's 7861. This is brand new today. And another one only, yes. Oh, goodness. She has a new wrap. Did she hear I was doing Vanilla Ice last night? I mean, I wasn't really on the air, but, you know. What Sandy got for me? Aww, this is the grandma from Colorado, and she watches TVON to get her rocks on. Is that right? Awesome. Sandy, that's Sandy, right? Sandy, thank you. Sandy, she is just, I love that I can count on her for like a new, like little like jingle. She's going to be, whenever we need a TVON jingle to do the show open, Tony, we're going to hire Sandy for sure. Don't laugh. We need like a little snazzy open, don't you think? Right? Gosh, back in the day, I had the best show open. Oh, there was one place I had a really good show open. It was adorable. And it was like a whole project, and it was amazing, and it was chic. It was nice. But anyway, Sandy, you're hired. All right, so here we go with the fire opal. That is the reddest I've seen. That is a 241 carat weight. I mean, it really does. It looks like a ruby. It really, truly, it's just glowing from inside, but it's so bright and really red. Very little orange to that stone. Even yesterday, we saw really an orangey, pinky red. This is like red. 241 plus 46 points in diamonds as well. And it's a one only, 46 points I love, but it's really the overall look, the laciness it has. This almost reminds me a little of those earrings we just saw, which I think are still available in the rose gold if you'd like them. But it's really nice to see that. Again, lacy millgrain first, then the halo goes outward from there. So it's really interesting. And when you see it on, it's even prettier because then you get to really appreciate the open work and the stunning detail and the size, because that is a larger ring for sure. And look at how that glows. And then how about this, how it's glowing around it? So all that cutout work, it's like you see red behind it. Yes, go ahead, Jalen. Thank you. You got the drop earrings? Who got them? Paula got them? Is she in Nevada? I know. He's like, stop with the questions. It's early. This is Hangover Saturday. No questions allowed. Oh, I'm going to ask because I want, is it Nevada? Hey, Paula. Wonderful to have you. I wonder if Aunt Betty's watching today, too. Did you know that Aunt Betty is Paula's aunt? It's true. And Aunt Betty is the one that got Paula turned on to the show. It's true. I love it. The family that shops together. I don't know what that on the rest of it, but listen, I love to shop with family too. So here we go. Come on in. You guys are all family. That's the beautiful part. It's like we've developed this huge TVON community, and we all feel like family, right? We get to know what we like, and we get to, join in for the new designs and the fun, and really, really shop together. And that's what's exciting. Love the interaction of that. Here's what we've got in our fire opal. And speaking of everyone who missed out, didn't we have I think we had an aunt-niece combination yesterday fighting over a fire opal. Am I right? There was a lot of talk between an auntie and a niece on a fire opal last night. So here we go, speaking, and it was a different combination of aunt and niece as well. So there are lots of, any other aunt and niece combos I should know about? Any other fantastic dynamic duos out there, familial duos we should know about? Let me know. And we got a lot of husbands and wives, but we would love to hear who all shopping together, maybe from different parts of the country. That's what, goodness, if I had, that's what my mom and I had to do, like when, all those years apart, not seeing each other. It was so nice to at least be able to be in different states, but like, okay, we're going to watch this movie together. We'll stream the movie together. At least we'll feel like we're together even when we're not. So we still do that now because we still haven't seen each other in a while. So we do that. Okay, so you want to watch a movie together? We watch a lot of baseball together, I'll tell you that. But then after the baseball's over, sometimes you need a little something extra to watch and enjoy and entertain yourself. But here we go with the one and only fire opal. Call us early, we'll blow it out. $29.99. It's not just an easy deal here, and it's $1,599 only. And that's it. And the only thing we have left, ironically, is the turquoise pendant. Go figure that out. I can't. That's the only thing we have left is the turquoise for $399. I think everybody, if I had to guess, I bet you everyone's waiting for the necklace tomorrow. I bet that's it. I think I'm probably right on there, but listen, the necklace is not going to be $399, but we do have the pendant if you want to still inquire about that one. And then there's our fire opal at only $15.99 for a major, major fire opal with all the reds. I love it. And thank you, Paula, again for shopping those earrings. All right, so you guys ready for this? There is the most beautiful morganite. It is the first I've seen of its kind, and I'm so thrilled it's here. I know we have a lot of ladies out there who adore a heart shape, and it is rare. It's unique. You don't see much of anything in a heart shape cut. The fire opal's here, the most red we have. If you ever looked at a big ruby and went, oh, I just can't, the budget is not allowing for a big 2-3 carat ruby, that's the way to go, because that really does. It looks like a better than ruby, because rubies never give you quite that clarity in a big size. So that's a really exquisite way to get that look. So consider the fire opal, but here we are. I'm just going to get right to it. I can't wait any longer. It's amazing I made it 29 minutes to show you this heart-shaped morganite. It is not just a regular morganite. Let's do a little pink barrel 101 here first for you so that we understand that most morganite and it can be very, very, very pricey. Don't think that there's like a salmon color is a lesser quality. Most of the morganite out there is going to be such a pale color. It's kind of like pink diamonds and kunzites, where if you look at it out and about and then you compare it to TVONs, you might not even think they could be related, but they are. It's just the more true material is really just basic, and it's really light pastel, like a barely there pink. And in morganite's case, a lot of times it's not really even a pink, it's more of a peachy tone. Like think of a salmon that really is that lighter, barely there color. And that's what you see. Almost like if you've ever seen an angel skin coral, that's really the color that you see with a morganite typically, is that light peachy pink. Well, when you get into really rare, there's that extra saturation of having more of an intense color. So think of like a really fresh, like we're talking, you know, Faroe Island salmon, the kind you would get to get your omega-3s in and really just, get your nutrition in, that kind of beautiful, rich, bright. I mean, that's a really good morganite. But then there's actually like another tier of rarity. It's that upper echelon, and that's going to be where you get nothing but pure pink, and it's more saturated. So instead of being a light pastel, barely there, pink diamond color, it actually has more of that intense, like really nothing that we can compare it to, because pink sapphires are a hotter pink, pink diamonds are a lighter pink, but it's a true burst of color. You are about to see that very highest level of morganite, but in a pink true, and it also is a heart shape. This is stunning. And heart-shaped morganites, few and far between. And it only makes sense that I think a lot of times, as much as we love seeing a mandarin garnet in a heart shape or a blue-wing black D, I think there's something to be said for having a heart-shaped stone in either a pink or a red variety, right? Because when we think of hearts, usually it's one of those colors, right? This is beautiful. It's custom made for the mounting to go around this heart shape as well. It's a big stone at 3 carats 51, and this is what it looks like. I mean, check it out. Wow, this is so pretty. And you know what? It almost looks like two-tone because the pave is so seamless. It just looks like white and rose gold when the body of the ring is entirely rose gold. It's $75.06. Come in early. We're showing you the wows. This is one of our brand new pieces today, and so unique. It is a 351. Gotta love that color, right? We've been saving this one for a while, and I think it's got something in a prong. It does. A big old piece of polishing cloth from our jewelers last night. Let me see if I can remove that. I usually don't have the tools up here. That's gonna be a little tricky, but that is just polishing cloth that sometimes on that final polish gets stuck into a prong, and I'm sorry about that. I can't get it out with my tweezers up here, but let's just take a look at it and pretend that's a little right there. It's right there. I'll point it out. There's a little like piece of cloth. So that is not an inclusion or a hazy, aspect to the stone. It's just I don't want to get too in there with my tweezers here. So we'll get that, obviously. I'm going to make a note right now, but that is 1 carat in diamond weight as well to go around it. So super special piece. We have only, let's just do something wild. And you can change the gold if you want to. So if you would rather not have the rose gold kind of at the top lobes there and the base and that V point, you can go ahead and change it if you want. We'll do that proudly for you. But 1 carat in diamonds to go with it. You have to see this on the hand. It is a true heart shape. Sometimes it's a pear shape that's meant to look like a heart shape, and this mounting will help it along. No, this is an actual defined heart shape. It's a beautiful color. It's the brightest and boldest of pinks. That's about as good as they get. And we're not even talking about elements of the peachy orange. It is just pure, and that's when you get really rare. That's why when it was actually cut, it went directly from cutting directly into the private collection of ownership. That's why, because that is so unusual and unique to see that level of color in a morganite. We're so thrilled to bring it to you. There is one. I'm going to make it really well priced because we got to just blow out some jewelry here, right? Even on the brand new. And for those of you that hear brand new and think, oh, then it's got to be too much money because it's brand new, and that means today's gold prices and today's diamond prices, and I'll skip it. Thank you very much. No, you've got Lolo on your side, and this is why we're going to do something wild right here, right now. And I know it should be for $59.99. It's worth every penny of that price tag, but it's not going to be. And look at the glitter factor you have in that heart shape. Outstanding. I will discount it. So if you want to give us a call, if you're thinking about it even remotely or a little bit, this is the time to dial in. Please do, because I will absolutely wow you at the price. That's the goal. That's the idea. We can't just leave it here. It's too pretty. It's not one of those that's going to stay because maybe nobody likes it. No. There's somebody that likes this ring, and maybe you want to gift it. Maybe there's a loved one, right? Morganite's too rare to even be associated with a birthstone month, but it's really pretty for the pinks. And another one where we were saying this with the fire opal, maybe it looks like the ruby you can't quite get because they're really tough to find in big sizes. I think this is like the pink diamond look that you really can't get, although it's rare in its own right. I mean, we can compare all day long to pink diamonds, which are super rare, but morganite is rare. And the designers, some of the best out there, have been utilizing it really, really well over the last few years. I mean, it's become a super well-known stone. Used to be more out like, out on the, very outside edge of the jewelry world. It's really come into play as a designer darling. Everybody wants to work with morganite. It's become very, very popular. It really is expensive as well, and that is why I know there's been obviously a lot of engagements with morganites. You've probably seen those all over the pop culture world, but here's what we've got instead of $59.99, just to give it away. Make sure it goes. Make sure that one lucky caller who says, I kind of like that, can say yes right here, right now, because it's nowhere near $59.99. Take a look at it. We're going to make it easy, 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 easy. Take a look. It's not going to be $59, $49, $39.99. I should stop right there. I will not. It's not even $29.99. This is going to go. It's just bye-bye. Get ready, because if you want to be in early, it's always the wisest course of action when you're talking about how limited we are on our items. And change the gold, get your size, all of that. And at $29.99, not stopping. Not even. Not going to stop anywhere near that. This is your hint to now you're going to the phone lines. Now you're speeding in thinking, I never thought she'd go below $5,000. Here it is already under 3, and she says she's not done. Here's what we do instead of 29 or 28 or 27. It's a very important stone. The pure pink, not a single drop or aspect of the stone that's lighter than the next. It is pure all the way through, side to side, top to bottom, point to lobes. It's got all of the color you want, but the spectacular brilliance that you rarely see with a morganite. Not even 27 or 26 or even 25. I should just make this the deal of the day, 36 minutes in, and just say $2,499. However, let's make sure it goes. I don't want to leave any doubt. In baseball, there are no doubters. It's the one that with the crack of the bat, it's gone 450 feet and ain't coming back. There's that. Then in shopping, this is the no doubter. When you go so crazy low that it's going to go. There's my rhyme. Here's what we have. 24, 23, 22, $21.99. Private collection best. And I would not wait because it's not even $2,099. I'm sending it flying out of here. Let's make sure it is going out. The long distance bomb here. This is where we've got a best value right here, right now, and I'll make it $1,999 for 60 seconds. Go ahead and grab it quickly. And I think with the white gold, because there's a little white rhodium where the diamonds are set just a bit, so it really looks like two-tone, even though it's all really rose. It's just that little bit of rhodium underneath, and it's $19.99. Wow. Virginia, did you have a question or a request? Pick something up? Oh, okay, congratulations. Well done. All right, I thought you were on the phone there. Were you on the phone or was I just seeing things? Help me out. I don't sleep between Friday and Saturday. You know that. So give me a little leeway today. Give me a smile and tell me what's going on. They were asking about this one and they didn't like my price? Darn it. What did they want to do? Did they want a $5 ring? What did they want? It was too much. Oh, darn it. All that effort. All that extra. Should we put it back to $59.99? Is that better? Maybe again, you always wonder if you go too low and then people wonder, is it really that good? Because when I've had a number of these stones here through my 6 years, I've had a couple, and they're all memorable because the private collections you tend to remember. I mean, I remember these so well when they come around because most morganite just doesn't look like this. And it's funny because every single one I've had has been $3,500 and up, even when they were smaller stones. So it's really, and I get it, we're all working with different budgets and, we've all been, well, not all of us, but some of us have been doing vacations and cruises and going to Europe and doing all the things that we kind of missed out on for like 2.5 years. And so I got to tell you, if it's in the budget, obviously, I never ask you to extend, the budget and whatever the budget's saying, but that is a huge value because there is a $6,000 price on this ring. And when I just take it to under $2,000 and say, take it if you love it, that's worth trying because the private collections never go that low because again, we talk about there's like there's the regular morganite, then there's that intense peach, and then the pinks are a totally different rarity level that you don't find out and about. So there's no comparison in retail. There's no like, oh, you can go find one at that design house or at that mall store or at that mom and pop. They don't exist, and that's because exclusively into our private collection, and now $19.99. So take a look at it. If you can swing it, it's a great value, that's for sure, and that's my job. I can't, make everything, a couple of dollars in fine jewelry today, but I really do my best to make sure that everything is marked down accordingly so we can say goodbye to the piece and let you have it and enjoy it and love it for years. So coming up, I do have this really special opal. It's around, let me see, is it, it's listed as an oval, but it's really a roval stone, practically around. I'll flash it for you. That's a look at that. That's an important opal there. So that's really nice. We also have that really good color change garnet. I've got a big mandarin opportunity, big rubellite. Tanzanite's here. Some of our pieces are, a little higher end, but it's nice to bring you what would be like $300,000 and bring it down to something that's a lot more affordable. So anyway, let's talk about one pair of black onyx earrings. These are really unique. And I can, we see a lot of jewelry here. We certainly bring a lot of unique. I don't know if I've ever seen anything quite like this in a designer earring. Let's take a look on the hand here so you can see what we're talking about, because it is wild how this is designed with a briolette onyx first and then a diamond-shaped cage of gold and diamonds around it. These are fun. Item number 7850 is just one pair only. And there's 20 carats of black onyx here in a smooth briolette. So that briolette shape, I don't want to call it a pear shape because it's got that roundness all the way around, but it's 20 carats of your onyx. It's 43 points in diamonds as well. That's going to be this skinny, almost reminds me of our little spike earrings we had last night with that skinny bar that tapers a bit, and then that is all the way around. So that's the back of the earring, looks exactly the same as the side, looks exactly the same as the front. So they're very dimensional. And what I'll do is show you one up close so you can see all the workmanship. The heart shape is still here. Take a look at this. This is, and these probably won't sit on their own, but at least to see how they're designed and how this works. It's very awkward on the wheel, so forgive me, but look at how it does. It looks like an upside down diamond, doesn't it? And the way it's kind of encasing your onyx here, it's 43 points in diamonds. The pave goes round and round. Here's also the other one is going to be, of course, the identical match. They're only in white gold. And here is what it looks like when it's sitting upright. So you see how there's always going to be the base of the drop is going to kind of be through this designer style, but black and white always is a real good match for a lot of different things that we wear, yet not always something we see in jewelry, right? Fine jewelry, getting black and white like this is a little more tricky. And they are white gold only, and the great drop, I'm going to get you that length measurement as well, so that for those of you that worry and fret about, oh, are they going to be too long? Are they going to be only dressy? Or are they going to, be something that's really a pain in the what to wear because they're just, overall too long? They're only 1.25 inches. So even though they've got a lot of presence to them, this is not going to be that overwhelming style. But talk about a dimensional 360 kind of design all the way around that looks fantastic. This is really it. So let's take another close-up. Then I'll just put one in the ear here. I don't know, guys, with that weight on that onyx, I don't know if I should just suspend it. I think I should hold it up because otherwise it might fall forward. I don't have the backings here, but you can get an idea of what they look like on just from this perspective, just to see them here. And just imagine with that little spike of diamonds that goes right on down, and then that beautiful dimension you see there with the way that's going to look. So they go straight on, and they have that really cool look around it. So all really caged in gold and diamonds. Let's go back to our wheel. We'll make it a really super affordable opportunity here. Just the one pair, and they're $24.99, but because we got a lot of people who are just, wanting to get affordability like never before, and that makes sense. We're going to make these $9.99 instead. So from $2,500, we'll go all the way on down to just $9.99, and that is solid 14 karat gold in your white gold there. So a $9.99 opportunity. Congratulations if you get them, and we'll show you what's next. Big top of the hour is only about 17 minutes from now. Don't forget, if you've ever wanted Tanzanite in a blue wing block D, but you want to have something wild because it's a little different. The way we set stones, sometimes we'll do yellow diamonds, fawn diamonds. We've got our Peridot match with our blue wing. Call me on those. Those are a lot of fun, aren't they? Really an earring that sets you apart because there's not anything else really like it, and that is beautifully done. And again, to not just pay attention to the front of an earring, to really think as a designer about the all the way around, because that's how a lot of people see our earrings. They're not watching, one angle only. We're not just cardboard cutouts. Well, some of us were in the pandemic. You know, I had one of those cardboard cutouts of me at Dodger Stadium during the pandemic, you know, when they were doing that thing, you know, and then they were in the bubble and they had the cardboard cutouts and all that stuff, right? So, you know, we're not anymore though, right? So you see pieces, especially an earring, from all the angles. And that's important. So $9.99. All right, coming up next, let's talk about what is on the way, top of the hour. Plus, my big diamond is here. It's the 1.5 carat yellow. And this is really perfect yellow, 1.5 carat exactly via stone. Look at this one. That's on the way. That's when I was popping on my hand before right when we started here. Look at that. Beautiful VS yellow diamond there. That's the big one. Then we've got our emerald necklace and a quick wheel to get to before our hour wraps up here. We've got a quick little set of 4. Oh, this one's still here. All right, coming up. Let's move on. We got more to show you here, and congratulations if you get them. This is our fawn diamond, then a black diamond. That would work actually well with the onyx we just saw. Then we have an emerald. This is going to be, warning, we've got a necklace coming up in emeralds today, so maybe a match set opportunity. There's the black diamond in a round, and then I have one more, and actually that's a really pretty sapphire there in the middle. Take a look. That is that velvety, rich look that usually would be something we would see out of cashmere, but that is a Ceylon stone that's giving you the look of a cashmere. And then here is your fawn diamond. This black diamond really is going to sit probably at an angle there just with the way that the inertia of the design takes it. But here's what we have in your choice of gold on anything except the emeralds. The emerald's going to be as it is, but you actually get 2 different colors of gold there with your emerald piece, so don't forget about that. You actually have a yellow gold setting for the stone and the white gold around that, and that's a beautifully bright round Colombian. But then you've got your fawn. So again, Colombian emerald. Here's a sapphire. Let me give you some carat weight so you get familiar. Then we've got the black diamond, which is really behaving itself at the moment there. It's a nice size black diamond. The black diamond's going to be a carat 79. Then you get the 66-point blue sapphire. That's of course in that dome style with that just little dotted with diamonds kind of motif. And then we have our big 30-point Colombian and our 25-point fawn diamond. That's a 1/4 carat fawn diamond, really easy to wear in that design. It's a classic with the halos, but then you get the split shank, more diamonds there. So just 4 pieces. What do we do here? And my question is this, and I know it's bold to say call in before you see a price because you're always worried I'm going to lasso you and put you down on the ground and force you to buy it. I won't do that. I promise. I don't have that skill, but I got to tell you right now, on a Fab 4 in the first hour, when we've got 4 items, really unique, great styles, beautiful gold color change options with everything but the emerald, you have to call me because I'm going to go a lot lower than this actually is planned to go. So just so we can see them out the door, and there's a stunning large black diamond. There's that, once again, black and white that we're seeing makes it really easy to wear, but you also have, let's not forget about the fawn diamond that you have. The fawn diamond, a 1/4 carat stone. It's in that fancy color, but remember, if you're going elsewhere and you're finding fancy diamonds, they're usually treated. Ours are not. Our pinks, our blues, our greens, our chameleons, our fawn diamonds, they are not treated at all, not even heat treatment. And there's so many funky treatments going on right now because everybody wants to offer you fancy diamonds, and they are telling you they're fancy diamonds when so often they're actually not natural color. And that, I think, you really need to look around and really, really know your source, because you shouldn't be paying the money you're paying for a stone that's treated to get there, right? Even if it is a diamond at the core component, it still is something where we know of the best of, and the rare and the ones that are more costly and collectible are the natural. That's what you have in this fawn diamond, plus our black diamonds, of course. Black diamonds are a little different. They're an opaque stone, so black diamonds are a little different. They're not considered a fancy. If you ever hear somebody say fancy black diamond, that's just a, hopefully they just are saying it out of just robotic routine rote, because it's not really a fancy color. That's really a color of diamond that's not considered a fancy color. So keep that in mind. It's a little different. It's kind of out on an island by itself, and it's opaque. People say all the time, why aren't we cutting, diamonds in round brilliance? That is a round brilliant, but the difference is you can't see through it. It's opaque. Opaque means you can't see through it. Like this window is transparent. You can see through it, right? The wall behind me, not transparent. That's opaque. So you can't, if you could do all kinds of crazy cool things behind the wall, but you're not going to be able to see it because you can't see through it. That's the idea with the black diamond. Still cut as a round, brilliant, but it doesn't have that same kind of, again, internal look. You're not seeing a poppity pop pop, a flash of brilliance because it's opaque. So here's what we've got for you. A beautiful wheel, a great emerald, a beautiful sapphire. It's a rare color to get where it's got a glow. It's almost like the emerald in that it's kind of got a glow to that stone, even though and emeralds aren't supposed to do that because they're usually opaque, right? It's another thing. And then the sapphires usually have very light color or too dark a color. There's really very rarely that down the middle option for you in sapphires. We got one here, and anything you want on this wheel, I got to make them cheap. Am I right? I know that's the word you're not supposed to ever say on TV. I'm not supposed to say that. That is a bad word. But that's exactly what I'm about to do, just so we can see them out the door. Because when you've got, let me read you some prices off the bags. Fine diamond, $23.99. Colombian emerald, $24.99. The black diamond, $29.99. And the blue sapphires got the big price, $29.99 as well. So the black diamond and the blue sapphires were both $3,000. The other two are right around $25 or $26. So here's what we're doing instead. Do you have a favorite? Do you want to call early? Do you want to change the gold? You can. We're going to size for you. Would you like me to go? Not low, but cheap. We're going to go there. Take a look. And that is one thing I know. I don't want to be called that. So here we go. I prefer low. I mean, like, call me low. Don't call me cheap. But here we go. I'm going to take them there. We're going to this extra level of value for you right now. And they're not even $2,000, $1,000, or even $9.99. And when there's a 1/4 carat fawn diamond that's got that pinky lavender, and change the gold all you want. We don't ever see our fawn diamonds in yellow. So I'd recommend white gold with that, or maybe think about rose gold, but take your pick. How about a carat 69 black diamond? That's there too. Carat 79, sorry, carat 79. Then you got a 66 pointer here in the sapphire, dotted with some larger diamonds, and that's going to be your 10 points in diamonds. Then we've got the 57 points here in diamonds to go with your 179 black diamond, the 1/4 carat fawn we talked about, but it also has 50 points in diamonds around it. And here is the emerald, a Colombian rock star, where it glows internally from within. It's a round, brilliant cut. It has the glow, and it's got the two-tone setting, but it also has 67 points in diamonds around it, and they're not even $999. Final call in this hour. We have 9 minutes left, and let's make it really simple and easy here. It is not going to be $9.99. Oh no, I promised you a better value. These are huge. We've either got great diamonds to choose from or the best of emeralds, the best of sapphire, and yet they are no longer going to be $9.99 or $9.50 or $9.49 or $8.99 at all. This is a much better way to swing a great designer ring. And ask me about them, because we try them on as you ask about them, give you those carat weights and let you know where they stand. But instead of $8.99, take a good look. We're going to make it easier and make them $888 for 60 seconds only until I have no voice left. So $888, let's go. That's it. Final call. And we've got earrings in emeralds. Let me just show you these, because these are coming up too. If you need an earring that is a trillion cut emerald, look at that. That's amazing. So just a little heads up, emerald, that earring might go well with that ring. If you want to just do a set, yes. Which one do we like? The sapphire, already gone perhaps. Let's take a look at it. Let's show it to you now. I never want to say gone until I know for sure, but 7501. Any gold you wish, here it is. So there you can see that smooth mirror finish gold. There's that pear-shaped sapphire in the center, which is 66 points, 10 points in diamonds. What do we like? You like the black diamond? Can I try that on for you? All right, so the black diamond is going to be at number 6858. Take a look at the black diamond, white, yellow, or rose, another option here. And you've got a 179 black diamond. Here's what it looks like. Boy, we're seeing a lot of the black and white today. It would go with the earrings if you get it in white gold. Remember, the earrings were only in white, but you can do this one in white gold as well. It's a 179 diamond. It's got 57 points in the white diamonds around it, and that is also $888. Yes. Sapphire, thank you, thank you. Here we go. Black diamond on its way. It looks like we're verifying. Nobody's called on the fawn yet. Oh my goodness, fawn diamond, 1/4 carat, easy to wear. Let me try it on. Show you what it looks like on the hand so you can really appreciate what that's about. That is really a good looking wheel. And an emerald, how about those bigger diamonds? I mean, overall 67 points, but look at that beautiful corner point that you have. That's a large, round, brilliant diamond in each of the corners there. And for $888, you can treat yourself to fine jewelry. Not plating, not sterlings. I'm so sick of seeing plated jewelry out there, and I get it. It's all we're going to see going forward. Every jeweler I know, they're starting to do, even the people that used to do fine and really high level, they're doing platings now. They just simply can't make it work, and can't offer their customers a value or anything like the prices in solid gold. I get that. We know what gold's doing. But if you'd like that fawn diamond, 1/4 carat stone in the oval, and it has the diamonds around it that are quite nice because you're getting 50 points of extra diamonds. So a 75 point total weight there for $888. And that is that. All right, so the black diamond is still here, right? Black diamonds here. Here's the fawn diamond. There's the emerald. Let's give it a final 60 seconds and we'll be on our way and we'll figure out something else to show you. Something else. And get requests in, please. I'd love to know if you're thinking about anything or just want me to, you know, show you something different, or if you're thinking about a piece from the past, or if you just want to look, you know, have us sift through the vaults for you and look for something special. It could be, you know, that beautiful idea you're thinking about. You know, you got that gift coming up that you need to get something really special for a loved one or for yourself. This is the way and this is the time to get those requests in, and do it now, right? When it's summertime, and you know, we can really, you know, take these shows and really find you. I mean, make it all about whatever you'd like to see. Black diamond is gone, congratulations. And now we've got the emerald and the fawn. Who knew? The most high value of our fancy diamonds here, when you talk about exclusivity like we have on fawns. Nobody else has got them. We're the exclusive home. You can really see that lighter pink and lavender tone that stone has, as well as the champagne. Yes. Let's try in the emerald. Yeah, absolutely. That's going to be 7327. Do we like that squared off design where the round is the center and then you have that square at an angle? It's still a square. If you're going, honey, that ain't a square. Poor blonde there, she doesn't know her. No, it's a square, but it's just kind of, again, rotated so that they make this almost diamond shape, all even. But how about those corners with a very large white diamond at each of the 4 corners there? And it's such a fun way to set up the round, because to me it looks so basic if you've got just halos, right? So by adding that more squared off rotated finish, it really makes it interesting and a lot more fun to look at, I think, when you talk about just design elements. And I'm a sucker for design, you know, whether it's home design or whether it's, you know, anything really. I love, like, my first love in design was really automobiles. I mean, that was really, you know, what I grew up really knowing and understanding, and my passion was always, you know, sports and automobiles, and my family was in the business, and it was really what, you know, I still admire, just, you know, and look at how they've changed, and I love to look back, and we see designs, and you know, we see designs change over time. And the same thing happens with jewelry, where we'll see those, you know, kind of basic classics, but then we can see how classics are adapted to look modern and fresh, so that they don't look like something you bought in '82. And, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that, but there are shifts in the way we design jewelry, and still without going overboard and having something that's not classic anymore, wearable, but really just, you know, elevates it a bit. And that's really what it's about, elevating. So either of those, great choices. Let's go ahead and talk about a beautiful bow style ring that we have coming up as well. Don't get to see that very often, and that's a lot of fun, and always one that, boy, really lots of design, lots of gold, lots of diamonds. That's coming up as well today in the show. Let me know what requests you might have. Big rubellite. Let me just blow out a quick rubellite here before we get to our top of the hour, because those 2 pieces are still here. Let me know emerald or the fawn diamond. Fawn diamond at a 1/4 carat for $888. Can't beat that. Here's the rubellite stone. This is a $795. It's very important. I know so many of you have looked at rubellites and passed ultimately because they're like $8,000. And I just have a markdown here. I'm going to do my own discounting for the rest of the day, just to, you know, try my best to get some pieces out of here so we don't make it, you know, a total loss on the airtime. But it really is a special piece here. 5702 is the number. We're taking a piece that you've seen before. If you've watched the show, especially if you're a rubellite, you know, you pay particular attention to rubellites and you know how rare they are. This is my 7 carat 95. But what really separates this stone is the clarity. Rubellite itself, it's rare. We know a tourmaline is rare when it gets its own name, because we usually just qualify the color and then tourmaline. We say green tourmaline. That's what we usually say, pink tourmaline. This is not a pink tourmaline. When it's Paraíba, indicolite, rubellite, jaunite, those are separated. They're the ultimate in a very specific color of tourmaline, when there are truly thousands of colors. It is the most color variant gem family. But when you get a rubellite, that's rare. And this stone being huge, that's one thing. But when you look at the clarity, that's where it really shines. Most rubellites have a depth of color that's what makes them unique, but they get that because they're really included. And if you're saying, well, tourmalines are always included, so I'm not impressed. Yes, you're right. Type 3 stone in general across the board. But a rubellite typically has that higher level of saturation because it has more internal flaws, characteristics that create that bolder color. And then sometimes you'll see, have you noticed that sometimes a pink tourmaline is a little bit cleaner, but it's a lighter color? That again corresponds. So when you see a stone that is rubellite and it's got every bit the color that qualifies it as such, but it also has clarity, where you can sit here and I'll move it and maneuver it. You'll see every facet in the stone. And you can look through the side, look through the top, look through the bottom. You see glow and color. So important. We've added yellow diamonds to it, no less, because we wanted to really wow you with the overall look here. Take a look, $795, 48 points. Oh, I like it. We got nearly quarter carats there on the yellow diamonds themselves. And it is so not going to be. This is what I get a kick out of. Taking an $8,000 ring and absolutely obliterating the price for one of our shoppers on a Saturday. Paying no attention to cost, paying no attention to retail prices, paying no attention to where it's been in the past year at the greatest leader in values on the planet. I really don't think there's a better leader in value. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if you disagree, because I want to shop there. If there's a place, a super secret shopping place that you know about and I don't, then you're not being a good friend, because I'm a shopper too, and I'm a shopper just like you are. I think I can give some of our shoppers a run for their money, maybe. I mean, I'm willing. If there was an Olympic sport for shopping, I would win every gold medal every year until the day I die. It's just a fact. I'm a shopper, and I was born and bred that way. It's in you, right? It's in you. It's either in you or it's not. And this is where you have the best value. You can be a smart shopper, because I'm about to take this price all the way down. Watch this from every angle. Look at this. Do you see what I mean about counting facets? Seeing the gold behind it, seeing the undergallery that it has that really follows along with the cutting of the stone. So it's kind of a mirror image of the stone. Look at that. That's clarity in a rubellite that you simply don't see. And it's a one only. That's obvious. But it also is going to be a huge markdown in the price. Look at that. Do you see now what's happening? When you see further away and you see it on the hand and I'm blocking any light from going through it and penetrating the stone and going through because it's on my hand, look at how it's still glowing. Look at how it's still glittering. I need one caller. Anybody get trust in the value that it's not $79.99? And welcome to the top of the hour. Good timing. Maybe somebody just turned on and said, you know what? That's an $8,000 ring. I've seen that before. Watch what happens to this one. No longer $7. Now, do you like a lot of drops, or can I just, will it lose some impact if I just take it to the lowest price, or will that be just your time to run and get it? Because right about now, I'm ready to see the best rubellite I have out the door. I'm ready. And I bet you somebody out there is ready to say, it's mine. Nobody's on the lines yet. Well, welcome to the show. Let me welcome everybody. If you just tuned in, you've been out, you've been about, you've been watching something else, here we are, Saturday morning, or well, it might be afternoon where you are, morning out here. Glad you're with us. It's TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Pleasure to be with you. We have 2 hours left on this Saturday. Let me know what you'd like to see. Questions, requests, we're helping you out. I hope we can get them all in. We can, okay? I can drop everything we're doing. We can drop the Tanzanite wheel. We can get all your requests that you ever need or want, wish or hope for. This is where you need the rubellite with the big fat yellow diamonds, because each one is almost a quarter carat. That's a special look in and of itself. And they're brilliant, pear shapes. So they really just do that nice tapering down the sides. I'll make it easy. We need a caller. Don't have anyone. Your runway is clear. You are cleared for takeoff. You pick up the phone and call me now. Call the cockpit, because we're doing something crazy on this one. $79.99. It's not. I'm dropping it down to an unbelievable low. And it really should never happen. But first caller, you can have it. Less than even half at 4. Less than $39, less than $29.99. Oh yeah, and it's clean. So for those of you that are perfectionists like myself, that was what was always difficult about the gem world for me, is when I got into it, I realized that we're working with Mother Nature. And if you're gonna work with Mother Nature, you've got to put up with flaws. Because just like us as humans, we're flawed, right? Stones from natural mines from the earth are flawed. And that is why when you get a stone that is known for flaws, that has more flaws than any, and you get clarity, this is where you run and you just sprint to the phones. It's not $29, $28, $27.99. It's a major value. I'm blowing it out for $2,699. One rubellite lover can take it to the bank. Make that yours, because that is the ultimate value. And it's got the yellow diamonds. I love it. Putting up a really beautiful, rare extra diamond there, giving you something special like that is, giving you an opportunity to own it. We hopefully have. Kevin, do you have a request coming in? A maybe request. Oh boy, that's not even a yes request. It's a maybe. I never heard such a thing. Oh no. It's a he's learned. He's like, every time she asks me a question, it is the opposite of what I say. So I just don't tell her anymore. Just don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'll know if it comes out. All right, $26.99, that's available. Give us a call if you'd like it. What a special piece that is. All right, coming up, $26.99. Let me know if you like it. I think that is, one of our better values we've ever had in tourmaline, and you got a good one there, and we're so excited to bring it to you. So let me know if you'd like that one with the yellow diamonds, big quarter carats on the side. Clarity, clarity, and clarity. And they're not meant to be red. We don't look for tourmalines to be red. There's really no such thing. We look for it to be that exact color. So even if you're shopping, up and down the dial and you're looking at rubellites, please, if you really want that ultimate, get that color. Get a stone that looks like that. Get that color. Get that, the clarity is going to be tough to duplicate, but we've got it for you there. All right, Zimbarins are coming up. Big yellow diamond. Let me know what requests you have. We've got a big emerald necklace on the way, and I brought an August birthstone. For those of you that are celebrating a birthday, hey, if Christine is with us, not our Christine, but we have a customer named Christine. I haven't seen her around in a while, so I don't know if she watches anymore, but Christine, if you do happen to be watching, Christine P. in California, happy birthday to you. All right, so coming up, we do have a request. At least, let me read the note here. Karen wants a cross pendant, something substantial. Okay. Well, Karen, I think that says Karen, we've got a great opportunity for you. This is my largest cross we do have. So Karen, let me just preface this. We have about, I would say, 4 really classic cross styles we bring. This is by far the largest that we do for diamond weight. Yellow or white diamonds. We did have a yellow diamond cross the other day. I think it's gone. So it was, I don't think we've got anything in yellow diamonds, but white diamonds, this is my largest I have. And that is because you can see it. It's a 216 diamond cross. It is really big. Now, if you see this and you go, nope, honey, too big, call me. We can get you a smaller version. I've got a 90-point cross, which I love. We've got a couple more petite versions, but this is, since you love a big diamond weight, and what everyone's going to be scared of is 216 probably means $4,999. It's not. It is a huge markdown. So this means Karen or anybody else who loves this cross can take advantage of a markdown today. We just discounted it to get, luckily she was giving us a price range, which is kind, because it gives us a little semblance, when you make a request and you go, oh, well, I was talking about I want to spend $100, not $10,000, but I wanted a 15 karat Tanzanite. It always helps to get a price range. So we can help you. And because everyone's got one, right? We all have a budget of some kind. Take a look at this cross from a distance. This is as big as we get. We can certainly bring you smaller. So do not hesitate. If you go, no, that's too big, then please just let us know. We can bring out another version because we do have some really well-known cross pieces. I'm going to put this on the hand first. It's in the white gold here, but I have the yellow gold as well. It's item number 2927, and we do have the length here for you, which is, super substantial. There it is at 1 3/4 inches, top to bottom, with the bail even done in diamonds. And of course, it's going to be a wider version because it also has a double row in the diamonds. So this is, and I've got a yellow gold here as well, which is important to see because it doesn't change the look much when you've got yellow gold. If you're just thinking, I just am yanking your chain, and you're going, nope, that's not yellow gold. It is. It doesn't look it though. And that is what you need to see as a testament of how big the diamonds are and how they're set where there's nothing really in between. Because if there was, you would be able to tell if there was a gold color behind it, right? And this one, watch this. I'm going to show you 2 at the same time. Let me present it this way. I'm going to show you, and we're going to give it away here, but the yellow gold is in my hand. That's the white gold. There they are. But do they look any different? Not really. Not from the front. So, think about that. If you're a yellow gold lover, this doesn't show you much gold. Keep that in mind. It's white diamonds is what it shows off. So do we have a favorite? Because you can also get rose if you'd like. We don't have it sitting here, so I can't just ship it tomorrow or actually Monday. For a moment, I thought it was Sunday. Oh, I wish, but no, it's Saturday. So we'll ship it Monday for you. But if you need rose gold, give us a little extra time because I don't have it in stock. But this again is the yellow. That's the yellow. Let's show you up close as well. Just wanted to get your size perspective on it. What do we think, Kevin? Does she like the size? Is it a good size, or is it too large? Too large, or do we like the size? Because I can get you, anything else is going to be like 1 inch or smaller. But this is our big one here. But I want you to see all those diamonds. There's that yellow gold. You can see it from the side of the bail. And it is no longer, whoa, I remember when this was a hit during a sales show when it was $24.99. I'm going to do that. Of course, you know I always do. I always do. I'll never leave you hanging. I just got to show you the up close. Because, Kevin, if I don't show it this way, people go, she's hiding the diamonds. They're probably ugly diamonds. No, they're not. You know, I just got to show you all the perspectives because everybody at home wants to see something different. But I'll also show you on the neckline too, so you can see everything, okay? But it's not $24, it's not $19.99. Here's the best value I've seen on the cross, and I presented it fully here, so we know. Tony, they want to see it. Oh, I just dropped it. Wait, I've got another one. I've got a white gold. This is what happens. Yeah, there we go. Take a look. That's the white gold. So when you see it against the neckline, it's obviously substantial. Yes, it'll work on a Diamonds by the Yard. It'll work because it's got a large enough bail for that. So don't worry about that. And no, nothing's going to fit on this. I had questions already about that last night. For tomorrow, nothing's going to fit on that. The beads are too big. So you're not going to be able to put a pendant, but enhancers will. But this is, again, a pendant. We don't do many enhancers. So pendant for your chains. Really cool look here. We're going to make it easy. And believe it or not, that's the white. So again, I'll show you again. There's no difference from the front. And then we'll go up close here again and show you what this looks like. But it's better than 19, better than 18, better than, I don't think it's going to sit on its own. It never really does. No, it's not going to. But it's not even 18 or $17.99 or even $17.77. This is $216 in diamonds and solid gold. And I'll do, Rose, if you want it, just give us a little extra time. I will not do this for even $17.77. Take advantage of our largest cross we have, and yet it's not even that. We'll make it $1,699. That is the lowest price I've seen on that cross pendant ever. So now, anybody who's been thinking about it and you didn't request it, and remember, this is not the piece you have to say, oh, I didn't request it, so it's not for me. You can go ahead and call because you know I've got more than one. You already saw them, right? So we're ready to go. If you didn't request it, you're okay to purchase it as well at that unbelievable best of value. We've not seen that at $16.99. So huge moment here for our lovers of diamonds, lovers of the cross style, and a great way to, are we loving the size? I mean, because again, I have smaller, nothing larger, but smaller I can bring for you as well. So there is no issue. Bringing you anything you need. Call me early, $16.99 on that jumbo size, but you can see even the points. So they take it from 2 rows to 1 row at the point. So instead of just doing mirror finish gold at the end points there, you actually have 1 diamond instead of the 2 rows. So that naturally creates that little bit of pointed style to it. And that's really, really, really special. You speak in terms the average person can understand. Well, thank you, Suzanne. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not, but thank you. Thank you. Yes. Do we like white or yellow? White gold. Fantastic. Thank you, Karen. Is she new with us or has she been shopping for a little while? Oh, good. Wonderful. Karen, thank you so much. Enjoy. All right. And again, yellow gold is here if you want it. Got the yellow gold. Here's the yellow gold up close as well. There's the yellow gold. I know you don't see much, but Suzanne, what'd you learn today? What did you learn? And Suzanne, it's funny you say that because I am writing a book. Have you not heard? I am writing a book. It should be out in 2023. But anyway, Suzanne, thank you. Thank you so much. What'd you learn today, Suzanne? I want to know. I want to hear about it. I want to know. Thank you so much, Suzanne. You're always so kind. All right, coming up, our rubellite's still here. I'm going to show you the Peridot because we haven't had much Peridot and we're almost done with August. So I feel like I've done a disservice to you. I feel like, oh, okay. Oh, wait, what's happening? Look at this cut. It's like it feels like an animal print in a stone. And I love a good animal print. You know I do. I'm partial to leopard, but you know, I could go with python, snake, water snake. I'll do a tiger stripe. I got a tiger stripe outfit, but I feel like it might be a little too wild for TV. And if I think it's too wild, it might be too wild. But anyway, I've got Peridot that looks like tiger stripes. That's what it looks like to me. Or water, rippling, like a little water action there. It's pretty. And it's best of the best Peridot. This is a good looking stone. And then, I don't know, I look at it like a horseshoe. So I set it this way because, you know, you want a horseshoe to sit that way so you can keep the luck in. That's what I hear, right? I've never really worked with horseshoes, never played horseshoes, never been on a horse, but, you know, I can appreciate the equestrian style. I like the style. Sometimes I feel like just to wear the outfit I should go, like do a little, you know, dressage or something, because I think I would, I like the look of the leather riding boots tucked into a slim pant. I like that look. Little crop jacket, right? I like that. Every activity I do is based on fashion, really. It's really based on, well, what can I wear? What can I wear to go do it? Which is why you don't see me as a scuba diver. That's why. Because, yeah, I've done, my wetsuit days are over. I did that back in high school, and remember, now I wish I would have, when I was doing deep sea snorkeling, I wish I would have been wearing that wetsuit, because I told you about my jellyfish sting when I was a teenager that almost took my life. But that's, again, another story entirely. 7903, we're going to keep it light. It's a 7903 445 Peridot, and this is a horseshoe kind of look, but you know, a nice take on a equestrian but high-end status. And you've got also bigger bezel set diamonds and then the split shank. So the diamond weight's 27 points and it looks so good. And we can do any gold color you want, but hasn't it been the truth? We have seen, I think, one Peridot in the month of August. That is unacceptable. And thank you. Who's this? Renee? Oh, good, Renee. So it's turning in, yes. And Jesus help me, because we're doing crosses today. I've got the cross ring coming up for Renee, so wonderful. I can use it. I need it. I need the faith today. So here we go. 445 championship cut, yeah, or zebra stripes, and it's 26 points in diamonds. And we only have, again, so we're bringing Peridot, and yet here we go, one only. All right. So let's try it on, because I know you're dying to see this on, because it's hard to get the concept of, okay, so it's a horseshoe, but the horseshoe's holding a stone, and it's Peridot, and it is bright. Does that make you want to, like, put a lime in the coconut or something, right? Or a lime in the horseshoe? It really is beautifully bold. So many Peridots are just dingy and dirty, and they have these lily pad inclusions. They make them look like a fog haze. I don't really particularly love those stones, and this is why we really wait to bring you Peridot for when we can bring you the best. Now on this one, fancy cutting, which really you see right there, this is not a special light that I put on and I'm holding it here like I've seen that before done, where you see someone holding a light on something. No, I didn't do that. This is the stone and the cutting. That's working together to bring it that beautiful, brilliant kind of effect. It's less about, when you see it from a distance, and that's why it's important to look at it here, because it's not about like every little facet that you see up close. It's just about what the facets do, and they equate to a lot of light, and you're seeing that here. So exquisitely done. Just keep in mind, if you're going, oh, I'd prefer just a basic cut, what the cut is doing that you're seeing all the up close here is just really allowing it to be a beautiful, vivid type of glow and to be bright. So Renee, your piece is coming up. Let me get this one out the door. $24.99 price tag. Let's try something different. White, yellow, or rose. Totally up to you. But it is not going to be $2,500. Peridot and this month's birthstone, although I don't think that matters. You can wear anybody's birthstone. You can wear a stone that's not a birthstone. Wear what you like. Wear what you enjoy. And instead of making it 24 or 2,000, it's gonna be $9.99 right now, first caller, and with those big diamonds pronounced in the bezels like you see there, really cool. And to get that look with the horseshoe design, that really cool, maybe it's just an arc. I mean, I think it kind of depends on how you're wearing it and what the perspective is, but it can just look like an arc of diamonds around. That's basically going 3 sides away around the Peridot cushion cut with that championship internal cutting you have, and then the diamonds beyond that. Let's get to one of my favorite pieces of all time, just because the value is there, the diamonds are there, I think wearability is so there, and it's a great piece to add. It was a bestseller when we first brought it to you. It has not been back but one time, and so we're gonna bring it right now out for Renee. Let me know on the Peridot. Here we go with this cross ring. It is the deluxe, the VS diamonds, and there are only 6 diamonds. And when I say only, that is a good thing. And I think we're verifying on the Peridot, so let me know if you'd like that before it is gone. But we got Karen hooked up with a cross pendant. Now we're going to hook you up with a cross ring. And it's item number 5235. This has, brace yourself, carat and a half in diamonds. Every time I see it, I'm astounded once again, because the value, the diamond weight, the fact that we don't go backwards on our quality, even though they're quarter carats each, because a quarter, 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 right down the middle is 1 carat, a quarter and a quarter on the sides, 1.5. Really easy, wearable, sits on the hand. We got very busy on that Peridot, or we're either very busy on this ring. The anticipation is building, because this has not been here but twice ever. It instantly, on its debut day, turned into this bestseller, because why? Well, yes, it's a ring that we can all, really enjoy the look of big VS diamonds, but it's really the value here. And I also think that when we're, set with diamonds and you think, well, I wear my ring here and I wear my ring here and I'm good to go, there's right now this huge, really, I hate to say the word trend, because I don't think it really is. I think it's just if A lot of ladies are going, no, back in the 70s, I was wearing a lot of rings. I was stacking, I was layering. It just happens to be really, really hot right now. And this kind of telling a story with different varieties of rings, from a signet ring to a solitaire to a band, all at the same time, is really the look. So what I say about this one is that really you add it. Whatever you're already wearing, you're not putting those on the shelf. You are adding this. And because it sits, for being a big ring, it's low profile on the hand. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a high profile look because the big diamonds that act as searchlights on your hand, shooting in every which direction, but it sits low like a second skin. So it really is wearable. And because its size is heftier, put it on an index finger. That's how I wear this. Put it on a middle finger. It really works anywhere. You could even put it on a thumb if you've got a little length there. So here we have, because it's a long ring, you're going to see that. Here we've got white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Let's try it on a couple of different ways. First, the way some people are going to wear it right there. The ring that has the bloodline that goes all the way to the heart, right? That's why we wear our engagement rings and our wedding rings there. And then you have your carat and a half, 25 points each, but how about that? Really just the movement, the light, the brilliance of each and every VS diamond that you have. And this is how we're going to stay there, Tone, because I'm going to move it on over to the index finger. Love this look. You see how easy that is? You can wear whatever here and then wear it there. It is just fabulous in every way. We've got white, yellow, rose gold. I'll give you a length in just a moment. I'm going to go find my ruler. And it's better than, whoa, okay. So $39.99 is the new price tag because since it debuted, it's gone up in value. Meaning it's more money to put it all together. Well, not today, it's not. I'm making an executive decision right now. It is not going to be, yes. Oh, the Peridot. Thank you so much. All right. So here's what we have on this cross ring instead of the new price, which you should be paying today, and that's not going to be the case. $39, $29, $19.99. How do you do a carat and a half in diamonds when they're quarter carats of each, 6 stones total in white, yellow, rose, and make it $19.99, but it's better. There is a just straight flat out reason it was a bestseller when it premiered, and that was because everybody said, and I still get questions to this day like, how did you ever do quarter carats? That total a carat and a half for a price tag like that. And again, today it should be $39.99. So do keep that in mind because that's where it's supposed to be. You could pay that and you know you'd still be getting a good deal. You know, I mean, you compare $39.99 to any old price out there for probably a lackluster diamond and SI stone, you're going to be living right. We're going better than 19. Try it and see. Because the best thing you can do, and you know what's interesting, when I had this up for a second time, a lot of you who have it already, who've worn it already, who've made it part of your rotation, you messaged me when I had it on the air and said, do you know that those diamonds don't even sparkle on TV as much as they do in person in real life? And if you've been burned by TV folks out before because you're going, they show some sample that some, you know, either a computer generized light box shot that's been edited, or they're showing something that's BS and they're sending me junk. If you are tired of that and you don't want to deal with that anymore and you want something that actually is going to look even better in person, that's what I heard. Not from one caller, from a few of you who said, I wear it every day and let me tell you it looks better. Those diamonds, because they're so big, you think our VS diamonds are good in pave. Try the 25 pointers stacked in rows. That makes it even better. And it's not 19. Watch this. We're going to make, and I have 3 left. So there's 3 I can do. And I think I'm going to guess the requesters got one of them. So I don't think this is going to last very long, but it's not 19, it's not 18, and it's not $1,799. This is better. And this is why you try it. You try it, you get it at home, and let us wow you. That's kind of what I think our tagline should be. Let us wow you. I'm going to put it on again on that index finger, and then we'll do it middle finger as well, and show you different ways to wear it. Why not? See how low profile it is? You see that from the side, how you really just, yeah, it's sitting basically like, again, on top of your hand. Nothing even really protruding out or setting up high or prongs to catch on everything. It really is. Thank you. It's really well done. And it's not $1,700 or $1,699 either. I'm making it better. I'm going to put it on the middle finger here as well. So, yep, one more finger that I think it really works well on, just to kind of give you the options, because you are going to choose your size. We're going to make it in your size for you for free. And I want you to be able to think about where you want to wear it and how it's going to, fit into your wardrobe best. But it's not $16.99 either, and this is just unheard of value. That's all this is. This is TVON doing what we do best, but in a better way than we normally do, because you just don't see diamonds of that size for this price tag, and we're going to make it $1,599 while it lasts. 3 to go around. That's all I have. So again, you're choosing the gold. We've got the diamonds. That's the ring to own, and $15.99 makes it yours. Operators, will you do me a huge favor? I'll pay you cash money. Tell me what you're getting, because if I oversell them, I'm done. Yeah. You got, oh, wonderful. So I hear the Peridot, very, very good, right? That's a beautiful stone. And what else? Did you get one, Virginia? You did. All right, so 1 gone, 2 left. Yeah. 2, okay. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Christine's like, cash money? Okay, let me speak up here. Let me speak up. Struggling student, right? Not really. Are you struggling? Going back to school soon, going to the big city. Christine, take me back to New York. Just take me. Will you take me? Will you, please? Okay. Okay, because I'd really rather be there. I mean, no offense, LA. I love you, born and raised, but yeah, I really could use some NYC time. Anyway, $15.99, 2 left. Allison, are you getting a cross ring or something else? Cross ring? Something else. Gotcha. All right, 2 left. All right, hope the requester got one. Was it Renee, right? Is that who you're talking to, Virginia? Is it Renee? It is? Thank you, Renee. Oh, well, at least as long as our requester's happy, I'm happy. Okay, coming up. We're on our way. Okay, so what we're going to do is, what do we want to do? The bow ring? I'm exasperated. I feel like I've been doing this for 18 hours already today. Have I? Or is it just because the last night ended? I don't know. I'm exasperated. These values have got me going. They got me riled up. So coming up next, do we want to see the big yellow? This is my big yellow diamond, the 1.5 carat. Let me know if we can give that one away. I'd like to. I'd like to. I've been doing that lately. We don't have many left, so I just feel like, get them out of here. This one's new, but that doesn't mean it's big money. It's item number 8010, 8010. So I've had this issue with yellow diamonds lately where they're pricing, I'm getting a little weird with the pricing, and that's good because they're getting out the door, but it means a lot of people are missing out on the yellow diamonds, and we've sold out. The 3 carats gone. My 3's all gone. I don't have anything 4 or 5 because I get that question a lot. Well, with your values, give me a 7 carat. I don't have any. We don't have any 3, 4, or 5 at this point. My largest is, I think we've got 2 that are over 2 carat. Actually, I have a certified, interestingly enough, I have a carat 53 that's right here. That's a lot more money than the carat 50. So if the 3 points difference isn't a big deal to you, well, then this is your piece. Because here's the carat 50 that's new. Here's the carat 53 that's old. And there is a major, major reduction on this price tag. Now, I can still bring out, you probably saw what makes this one different is that it has a cert from GIA. So if you do want this size, but you insist on a cert, let me know because we'll bring it on out and I'll discount it accordingly. But if you want the diamond and you want to get more diamond weight for the money, and therefore you're not really, it's not imperative that you get a GIA cert, this is the one to own. It's our 1.5 carat. It's a VS stone. It's 18 karat gold too. So that should tell us something that we upgraded the gold, because we normally just say, even if it's a 3 carat, even if it's a 4 carat, it can be in 14K and it's okay. But this is 18K. So we've really gone all out on the gold for you. It's 2-tone, as we tend to see with our yellows. We just set the yellow and the yellow so that it doesn't clash, and then it kind of expands that perimeter of the yellow a bit visually, and then you get the white diamonds around it. They're huge. This is a very large halo. Take a look. Halo plus diamonds down the sides, double row there. Diamond weight in total is, oh, I see. They actually, no point to this really, but they separated the halo versus the sides. So 76 points on the halo. Then they're all white diamonds, so I don't think really we need to separate them, Tony, but just so everyone knows, 76 points plus 27, that's a carat 03 total. So they're all white diamonds though, because usually we only separate them if they're different colors. Thank you, more requests. So we've got a lot of requests today, which is great in this last 20 minutes or so. And we have Sphines. Who wants Sphines? Who is it? I can't hear you. Camille. You think? Oh no. Do you want to spell it? That's Camille. That is Camille. Unless, you know, it's in Spanish, it would be Camille. But it's Camille. Yeah, it's Camille. All right, Camille, we'll show your skeins next on this diamond ring. That is 103 in total. Love it. And you do have, ooh, there's a good value here, because instead of $19,999, a quick blowout here for you. There's your inside finishing, and it's 18K. Let's show it to you on. And wow, what a stone. Feeling the sunshine here. That is a bright, brilliant, perfect, look at that. I mean, when it's this far away and you're seeing bounces of blue and purple and red and orange and all that, that's a brilliant stone. Thanks to brilliant cutting, beautiful look, oval stone. Ovals aren't usually that brilliant, but when you get an oval modified brilliant cut, it is. And that's where it separates. Instead of 20,000, instead of even 10,000, let's make it the deal of the day here on a yellow diamond. And again, for those of you that have been looking for that 1 carat is too small, 2 carats is too large, call it the Goldilocks of rings here in the yellow diamond category, because it is that major stone size. And quite frankly, let me show you the 2 carat. I'm sorry, the 153. You got to see this. Here's a 153. It's a cushion, but look at the difference in the size here. This is true. This is the one I was telling you about that's a 153. I personally, this is personal preference, but I prefer the left side color. I think a lot of us do because it's just brighter. But do you see that those are 3 points different? That's wild to me, but this is where sometimes when you shop for diamonds, sometimes you have to do side by sides, because look at that. That oval is the oval is smaller by only 3 points. This to me, if somebody, and I do this for a living, if somebody said to me with no description, what do you think those sizes are? I would tell you right now, the cushion's about 1.5 carats and the oval's probably at 275. I mean, it looks gigantic. So another bonus, because it's 1.5, which is big, but it looks even larger because this is 1.53 carat. And I contend that oval looks bigger. You're seeing them side by side. Make the judgment call yourself. It really is a much bigger look than it even weighs, and it's already a big stone, and it's not 10,000. There's moving jewelry, and there's moving it. Like, move it out at a value that's too good to pass up. We're going to make this one, and it's one of my better values. Call me early. Call me very, very early. Remember, you're getting the 18K? It's as it is in the two-tone gold. It is also, remember, 1.03 carat in diamond weight in total. And you've got right now, this is too good. This is too good. Come on in early, because you might be fighting against some of your other fellow shoppers out there who've been waiting on important yellow diamonds just like this one. And it's not 10, not 9, not 8, not $7,000. You got to go. I think now that that comparison was made and you see that visual of the size, I think this one's going to be tough to pass up, because a 2 carat is more. And that right there, it's looking larger than a 2 carat. I'm going to see if we have a 2 carat to show you next to it, because I think it's going to look bigger than a 2 side by side as well. But a 2 carat's going to run you at least 10 grand. Here's that look of, but again, brilliant and beautiful and just spot on cutting. And it's not 7, and it's not even $69.99, and it's not $6,000. This ring is $5,999, and I bet you in 60 seconds that is going to be so long gone. And then we'll have the wait list form. And we'll have all those people who missed out going, get me one, get me one, get me one. But get me one at that price. I don't want to spend $20,000. I want to spend under $6,000. You got that choice right now. You've got that opportunity. And then Camille's fiends are coming up next. But this is a must. It is, and it's 18K. Look at this ring, huge diamonds. Just the halo is 76. Then the sides, it's a double row on the sides. So extra brilliance on the sides, great finishing on the inside. Let me know, 40 seconds, $59.99. This is like a pinch me moment. It really is like that. Am I dreaming? Am I really, is it like the literal hangover Saturday? Because that just doesn't make sense. It's $59.99, only one. There it is. All right, so coming up, we got the Camille Sphenes coming up. I got 2 options, which is wonderful. From a 733 to a 283. Great pear-shaped stones, both. So we'll take a look at them next, but you need a call on that one. There is that 2 carat look, 2 carat plus look, really. And that's going to be $59.99. Still get one of our bigger stones, always an elusive size to get. Never have had many of them in that size, because a 1 carat tends to look much smaller. 1 carats do not look huge, right? So it's nice to be able to get that extra size that is going to pay off in an extra look and brilliance. It is amazing. Okay, so, oh, I see, good, Suzanne, yeah, that's wonderful. Good. Oh, wonderful. Oh, Suzanne, I'm so glad. That's wonderful. You know, when I was little, I did want to be a teacher. That was my first, career choice when I was little, probably just because my mom was. So I was like, I'm going to be a teacher too. And, it's nice to be able to get to do that, surrounding really great jewelry and gems at the same time. Cross bangle. Wow, we're going to bring out the cross collection today. Anything else? What about the little huggies? We should bring out the little cross hoops, and I'm just thinking that's probably next. That's probably next. I'm just kidding. We don't need to bring them out, but it's becoming a trend here tonight or today. So let's go ahead and move on to sphines. That one's here. Well, you know what to do. Here are the sphene choices, and I might as well put these side by side because now sphene is a softer stone. So I always like to call that out. So you're just aware that this is now, I don't mean like look at it and it's going to crumble into pieces. I mean, you just have to be, I think as we all are, I think we're all pretty careful with our jewelry. I think we all try to be, cognizant of the fact that these are precious gems and diamonds and gold and, nothing's indestructible. But we know that there are certain, that's why we have a Mohs scale, M-O-H-S. A Mohs scale tells you the hardness of a gem. And usually I say that anything 7 or greater in the Mohs scale category, 7 to 10, 10 being the highest, diamonds, of course, at a 10, sapphires at a 9, sapphires and rubies, and then, of course, spinels and chrysoberyls at an 8, 8.5, and then most stones hang out in the 7. This one's a little softer than that, about 5.5, 6. So that's where you just may want to think about, just be more cognizant of when you wear it, right? If you're going to be really active or if you're going to go, be super active daily. I don't know if it's your daily wear ring. It certainly can be if you're gentle, but you never want to do that one knock against a keyboard or a table or a desktop and then there might be a little chip or crack. So I always do point that out. It doesn't mean you can't, steer clear and you have to say, I'm never going to wear it. It's a beautiful rare stone, and sphenes in this original form are the neon color green. So it's a green yellow. It's like a lemon lime gemstone really, but it's got a lot of brilliance, being one of the more highly dispersive stones the world has ever offered us. And it's bright and it's super cool because it's rare. So just be a little aware. Like if you were going out, like I would save mine for like if you're going out to a dinner. An evening out, right? You're going to the theater, you're going to get a little more dressed up. You want to have something really special instead of the daily pieces that you wear, and you want to just, have something a little unusual. I think that's how we look at a lot of our special pieces, right? We may not wear them every day. That's why diamonds are such a favorite for everyday wear, but this is one if you're going out, going to go sit at a theater and taking a show, or want to go out to your favorite restaurant to have a beautiful dinner out and enjoy some time with family and friends. That's when you wear it. You're not going to be doing anything, too busy with your hands. You're not going to be harsh on it. That's the perfect occasion. So wear it, enjoy it, but just be aware of that. So here we go. 2 options for you. The smaller is on the left, 6212 is that number there. That's the 283, and that's going to have 50 points in diamonds. Then we have on the right side, we have 5596. That's our 733. So either way, 7 is it's which one do you like? I mean, there's a very large stone. They are rare to get even at a 2 carat size. 50 points in diamonds on this one. And then as we go on over to 5596, that'll be the 733 with 21 points. So it's a balance. Do you get a bigger stone with less diamonds, or do you get a smaller stone with more? It's really about one is speaking to you, right? And for Camille, let me know what you think. This is our entire sphene inventory, by the way. That's it. It's all we've got. There's nothing we're hiding. There's nothing we didn't bring out. That's everything. You're looking at everything. The total collection is right there. And 2 great prices coming your way. The larger has been discounted from $59.99. That's a valuable stone. So the larger the size is, the more expensive it should be. However, $59.99 is not going to work today. This one's coming down below $3,000. Already more than half off. And I'm not stopping at 3. 29, 28, 27, it's got to go. And this, now we open it up to everybody because requester, well, she might like one or the other, she might like neither. You call us because these are too precious of a gem, too rare and exotic of a gem to pass up when they're marked down like this. And this is not $27.99 either. It's $26.99 for the big one. And on this side, we'll make that one only $1,399 on the left. So your choice of, do you want to go with the 733 for $26.99 or the 283 right here, which you're seeing the graphics for now, for $13.99? You decide. And Camille, that's everything we have in the neon sphenes. Even our color change sphenes, which we brought out a little later in the collection, we brought those out in 2017 rather. for you. In 2017, we debuted color changing sphene, which has a deeper, darker forest green color. Those, I believe, are gone as well. So we really, really are excited to bring that out. Hi, Patina. You know what? She was looking for bracelets under 2,000, right? So we have the cross bangle, which is a great choice. If Angela's with us, she can tell you how much. I think Angela's bought like 5 or 6 of these at this point. So she's gifted them, she's kept them, she's worn them. But the cross bangle's a favorite. Or we can see if we have any other bracelets that are under, what do we need to be, under 2,000? For a bracelet, a little tougher to do, but I think the bangle that you're going to see next is going to really, really work. So Camille, let me know what you think of those. And then looks like they're open to anybody and everybody on the sphene, or I just totally scared you away with my honesty, and now you're never going to want a sphene because you're like, oh no, it's going to crumble. No, it's just, you just got to be a little aware. Just try not to, knock it senseless with a wall. Just don't do that. Okay. So here we go with the cross bangle. This is a great bangle that's super affordable, and it's a bigger style. And yep, we've now seen the pendant, we've seen the ring. And so maybe you're mixing and matching, or it just shows you that there are different ways to have that symbol of faith and love on your body. So here we go with the bangle. I like it because you see it a lot. That's why I like cross rings and cross bangles a lot, because you see them a lot, whereas pendants and earrings you don't see as much. And this one's item number 352. So really excited to bring this to you. And it is going to be white, yellow, or rose, 56 points in diamonds. But wait till you see how it looks from a distance on the wrist here, because it's really got a nice showy kind of presence. It's not small. I mean, it's not petite. It's not the kind of thing when we're talking bangles, we talk about, we always, I think we're all as jewelry lovers trained to look only at the diamond weight and sort of ignore the rest. But I don't want you to do that on a bangle, because there's so much that goes into it, including, look at this, the button mechanism that releases it. So your opening is not just pulling it apart. It's not just a hinge that's going to snap back and forth. It actually is going to have this button release. So it makes it really extra. That's a nice luxury to have. That's how you open it. Now to push it together, that's all you're going to do is push it together. And I'm going to put it on kind of reversed here for you so you can see it upright from your angle at home, but that's what it looks like on here, so you can really just see what it's all about size-wise to get you an idea there. But it's really, really well done, and you can see it's got some, boldness to it. It's not a teeny tiny little piece. It's definitely got some size, and you can get the white, the yellow, or the rose gold, but we've got a great value for you. It's $1,599. I know we've seen it quite a bit recently, but it's a nice choice. And if I know so many of you that do have it have literally come back and bought more and gifted it. Some of you I know have even gifted it off your own wrist to a loved one who enjoyed it and complimented you, and you said, here you go, and paid it forward with a great jewelry gift on the spot. So it's a fantastic way to go. It's beautiful, and it is meaningful, and certainly you can stack it or layer it or just wear it independently on its own. It works either way. But $15.99, your big value. I'm going to have some water. You guys shop that cross bracelet, and then we'll get ready for what's next. So it's going to be a Tanzanite day when we've got the wheel that we have coming up, and we only have an hour and 20 minutes left, so I better get rolling because I feel like we're just like moving in slow motion here because I like to move fast. I've got Tanzanites. I either have a 6 carat plus in the saddle, which is a stunner, or we've got a wheel that's going to be larger stones coming up at a great big value. So either way, I think we're going to have different Tanzanites for different folks today, and that's always good. Call me on the bangle. Bettina, we're on the never-ending quest to get you the perfect bracelet. I don't know if that's it, but if you love it, $15.99 makes it yours, but anybody else can take it. I know with these requests, you guys are a polite crowd, and you always bow down to the request and say, well, I didn't request it, so I'm not going to shop it. You can on the diamonds. We have more than one. So the diamonds, we're lucky to get you a little more quantity on. So next up, we do have an emerald necklace on the way. We've got some big diamond studs that are clusters. So if you've ever wanted a big stud but don't want to pay the price for big studs, that's the solution. And then there's the bow ring in diamonds, also my Tanzanite deal. And I want to show this now because we just flashed it, and no doubt somebody out there in TVON land said, I kind of like that ring. Well, let's get you a closer look. Here's a better look at the large. Now, here's another one. Like our yellow diamond, looks bigger than it even is. 7048 is new today. Welcome to our Saturday. Continue to get requests in. We just started in the last 40 minutes getting a couple requests. It's all been cross-centric, so you can make requests for anything you'd like. We'll do our best to seek out what you're looking for. The sphenes, I struck out in the sphenes and struck out in the bangles, so those are available. So if you were, again, not the requester and you thought, oh, I'd like to own it, but I can't, it's not my request, you can, they're available. So here's what we're going to do next. 7048 because we're talking about limited edition items here, and I don't want you to miss out on account of just I'll wait for the next one because there are no more skeins. And cross bangles, that's the only style we have, and that's one of our more affordable ways to do diamonds in a bracelet, so keep that in mind. This is new. Don't panic, because I know new sometimes makes me panic a little bit, because I see some of the new prices and I go, I back away slowly and go, oh, I don't know. This is where it's new, but I don't care. We're going to make sure it gets a home. How do we do that? How do we avoid $12,999 as a price tag? Leave it to Lilo. Here we go, 7048. Watch this. It's our 6 carat plus. It's a 629 blue wing block D. And I know you see that color there. Tanzanite. It's blue wing though, so unlike anybody else's, we got the best quality out there. Also has diamonds galore. How about a saddle ring with a carat 71? Sometimes they go up to a carat 92 or 93, but that's because there's a smaller stone in the middle. If it's a little tiny alexandrite, there's more room to fill it in with diamonds. When it's a big old 629 Tanzanite, there's lesser diamond weight. Does that make sense to everybody? Kind of, you know, you fill it in either way, that gives you the look. Pink zircon. Did she not see the first one that we had in the show? Okay, so Diana, you weren't even here, Kevin, so he probably didn't know about that zircon. We had one early. Okay, Diana will show you next some great zircons coming up. But we do have the 629 with a carat 71 in diamonds, and hold that thought. Let me just, since she might be, you know, waiting on the lines here, let me just show zircons really quickly here. You might want to call and see if she saw the big round that I had earlier. It was about a 2.5 carat that we had earlier in the show for $888. I'm not sure if that's still available, but take a look. We've got 2 more to show you that are a little larger. So Diana, whether you like the rose gold bridge, although you can change that gold color, and then we'll get back to the Tanzanite here. But I'm respectful of the fact you might have, you know, somewhere to be on a Saturday. So I know we all have, you know, lives outside of shopping, some maybe more than others, but my life is shopping. That's me. But hopefully, you know, you guys probably do more than just shop. Shopping's pretty much the entirety of my life. But if you are somebody who wants to just get a good look at these real quick, and really, again, love that we're bringing options on request so that it kind of broadens the horizons a bit. If you like the zircon, that's the 435 on the left, that's item number 7070. It's a 435 in a carat and diamonds in the bridge. There's a really tiny price on this one. If you like this size, this has lesser diamond weight, Diana, but it is a bigger, bolder ring. It's also a bigger zircon. 2642 is the number. That'll be a 508. So you are going to get a larger stone by just a bit, about 70, 80 points there. And then you've got a diamond weight that's more dispersed. So it's a bigger, wider style, but the diamonds are scattered on the outside. 73 points is your diamond weight there. So either way, 2 great zircons. I'm partial to the rounds because it is a double refractive stone. So the rounds help show that off. But if you, again, want to go bigger, I mean, you know, that's the beautiful thing about jewelry is you instantly know. I mean, I feel like sometimes I don't know if jewelry needs a host, you know? There's a lot of people here that believe that. It doesn't matter, right? The jewelry sells itself. You don't need a host to tell you what you like. And what I'm here to do is just answer your questions, you know, give you an education if you need it on some of the rare exotics and, you know, help show it on the hand. I call myself in just a glorified hand model. I'm here to try them on, right? Jewelry is very personal. And it's very emotional. And I think, maybe I'm wrong, maybe this is just a very, you know, Lolo-centric idea, but I know in seconds, I don't need anyone to talk me in or out. Like, I'll never shop with somebody, ever. Like, in person, back when we used to go to malls, people like, oh, I'm gonna take my bestie and try things on and get her opinion. I never do that. That's just, I didn't like it. I know what I like in a second. I don't need help. I'm a solo shopper. But again, that's what I think jewelry is. It's that, and I always say this to you guys, if it doesn't have an impact immediately, don't buy it. Like if it's not something that is like nagging at you, if it's not like speaking to you, if it doesn't just ignite your soul, you should not buy it. This is jewelry. This is jewelry, and if it doesn't just blow you away the second you see it, it's not for you. Period. Done. I think it's the easiest thing I think we can shop for sometimes. And I know it's a little more expensive than like the loaf of bread we buy to nourish our body, but it's really emotional. And you don't need me here to tell you what you like. So I love when we give you 2 options, you're gonna know what you like. But there is a 508 versus a 435. So that's what's great about it. Options are good. Take a look. Round is what I like, but you may like the oval. Yes. Absolutely. Now we have 2, Jalen, so help me. When you say peas, the which one? Oh, okay. The one that's not on the wheel. The one we had in the beginning? All right, so I'll flash that just for a comparison here. So we can see, and then you guys will have to let me know if that ever sold or not so that I know, because somebody will get mad at me if I'm showing their ring, but that's a different color. And that's what I was pointing out earlier in the show, is that zircon I had, and this is good for everyone to see, is that there's the lighter color, and then there's what we typically see is here, and this is why I really was, just excited about this, because it had more of that, what I called like a lavender golden pink, right? So there's the difference. So glad they wanted to see that, because that's just good to know the comparison. And this one on the hand looks like this. And then is that our requester? Is it Diana? It's not? Okay. That's the one we had earlier on the hand. Then I'll be showing you the other two as well. But the price tags are what also count, because we can fall in love with things, but it also needs to agree with the wallet, the head, the heart. They all have to, come to an agreement. They have to do a kumbaya moment, and they have to say, okay, yes. So here's what we're going to do. The zircon in the round here is going to be, in that last one that I just tried on, of course, was $888. But this one's, more diamond weight, bigger stone. That's going to be $1,499 for the 4 carat 35. That's going to be $1,499. Then, if you want the 508, oh, skip it. Same price. It's supposed to be $29.99. Do it for the same price. So that if, again, that emotional response is something you're feeling, the price tag is the same no matter which one you like better. So that I never want people to settle because the budget, right? So whichever one you prefer out of these classic colors of bright pink zircons, take them for $14.99, same price, $435 on the left, $508 on the right, round on the left, oval on the right, diamond weight, 1 carat on the left, 73 points on the right. Take whichever one you love, but the price is the same. Hopefully that helps our requester or anybody else who wants a pink zircon. And the one that was, earlier is $888. Okie dokie, we are ready. Love it. $14.99, your choice of. Boy, I've been striking out on requests, haven't I? Oh, that hurts me. I want to get what you like, and I never know. Okay, so coming up, let's get to it. And I'm sorry, Diana, if she's looking for no diamonds, we don't have anything with no diamonds. I don't have anything here without diamonds as far as zircons are concerned. So, yes. Which one, though? Tell me which one. Round or oval, left or right? White or rose? Which one? Rose gold. Okay, so remember you can change it, but that at least helps me figure out which one Jalen's talking about. Here it is. That's the bridge. So remember, this is the 435 7070, and it's 435 1 carat. Bridge mounting, rose gold now. Change it if you wish. $14.99. Okay, next up, we are on our way. I think, am I caught up with requests here? Let me see. Oh, we're going back to the Tanzanite in the saddle ring with the carat 70. 1 in diamonds coming your way. Here it is. It's back. Just had to get that request in. And now, keep them coming. We have an hour and 10 minutes left. So here we are with the big 629 blue wing block T oval. It's also carat 71 in diamonds. And I got to do something besides the $12,999. That's where we left off. That's where we last left you. And then we just, aborted mission and went to the request zircons. Yes. Do you like the bridge? All right. So I'm number 7070 on the bridge, and any gold, and then let me know, Virginia, what you need or what we can do for you on zircons or anything else. But if you want big Tanzanite. And the beauty of this is, and I call me crazy, but yeah, go ahead. But what I love is that sometimes people shy away from bigger stones because they're worried about a bigger ring. This is obviously a ring that goes far beyond the confines of the stone. So when you look at this overall, it's a big ring. I can't lie. It's a big ring. But it also is wearable. It's comfortable. It's wearable. Somebody out there in the chat right now is probably saying, I own a version of this ring in the saddle, and it is so comfortable, and I don't know how, but it is. The way it's made is so right on that you can wear a bigger platform. And I actually think, and this is my feeling about it, if you shy away sometimes from bigger stones because you're worried about it being too much or too big or too, I don't want to use the word ostentatious, but I used it. I think there's something that balances it when you're setting it on a large platform of gold with diamonds. So it almost, I don't want to say casual because there's a lot of diamond weight and a lot of stone still, but it makes it more wearable. It is a really special ring. It's one of the bigger diamond mountings we offer. And you probably heard that, well, $12,999 is where we left off. That's the price that I'm going to try to avoid. I'm going to try to get around it. But I got to say, this mounting continues to be one of those that is tough to make without investing some money. And it's the truth. When you got a carat 71 in diamonds, that's a lot. When you got a lot of gold to support it, that's going, for some money right now. And this customization option is there, white, yellow, rose, you decide. But there's a 629, also best in the world Tanzanite, on top of that. So it really should be something that sticks right around 13,000, but it's not. And that's where we're going to try to wow you today, is with something that we take some liberties here, make it a lot easier, and have a good time, okay? Get you a jewelry value that maybe makes it and puts it in that realm where you can say, I want it. I'm going to try it. I want a blue wing. Maybe you don't have a setting like this yet. When I started with blue wings, I thought everyone's got to have one. At this point now, there are so many of our viewers and shoppers that have 4, 5, 10, 25 different blue wing block Ds in their collection, one for every day of the month, pretty much, because we've made them affordable enough, but they're hard to resist, and they all look so different depending on the cut and the style. So instead of $13,000, we're going to take it a lot lower, and better than even the 8888 that is my rock bottom. Like, if this were here 6 months from today and it was 2023 and we were doing a big old some kind of sale, well, guess what? 8888 lowest. Watch what I'm going to do. We're going to start something interesting. It's going to be a good old-fashioned Saturday morning. I can say that for 6 more minutes out here. Auction. Auction. We're not, don't give me that look. It's not going to be 8888. Open up the door. Tanzanite opportunities like this don't come around very often, even here when we're known for bringing you the best at a tiny price. You change the gold, you wear the ring with pride. It is a larger ring, but it still tapers in the back. Part of the comfort built in is that you don't even need to size up, because it is built to be a comfortable, wearable, everyday, put it on and never take it off style. So you have all of that with it. Trust when I tell you, we have had enough of these. Granted, if you only wear teeny tiny rings, okay, maybe not for you. But even if this could be a little bit outside the comfort zone, let me reassure you that it is not going to be uncomfortable. It's comfort built in. It's well made, like all of our pieces are, but it is, you have to really take into extra consideration how you build a ring of this size. And we have done it. It's not a big seller here because it's uncomfortable. It is, there are ladies out there that have it in multiple versions, meaning they'll get one with a zircon, one with a, what did I have? I think my gal has a sapphire, a zircon, an alexandrite, and a ruby, all in this mounting. She has them all, and they look all different because they're different stones, but they're also different colors of gold. So it's that wearable where it can become the piece you collect. It's not going to be 8888. I promised an auction we're going to do it. I'm totally transparent with you guys. There have been very, 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 very scary numbers on auctions lately. And it means lack of participation, which is only normal because it's summertime. And when you have two combinations of lack of participation and a really low starting bid, it gets really dicey. So the mounting by itself goes for over $6,300 now today to make it, because I checked this morning on where this mounting is by itself. It's over $6,300 from our factory to you. That's just to make it without the 6 carat 29. What I'm going to do is start less than $6,000, which is already going backwards on the mounting. Then the stone is free. But because it's a Saturday in summertime, well, I could probably give it 60 seconds, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get an open at $6,000. You need that, like you need me to practically grab you by the hand and pull you into this auction to really just tell you how good it is. So instead of being $6,000 or $5,000 or $4,000 to start on a 629, where there's already $2,300 of savings on the mounting by itself, we're going to start even lower than $4,000 and get everybody in. The objective is still to get a lot of people in. That's always the goal, is to try and get a true honest to goodness auction where there's action. Auctions need action. They should go hand in hand. Well, $4,000, no open. Take a look, because as much as I'm tempted to give it 60 seconds, let's see. $4,000 with a, forget about $100 increments, forget about $50 increments, make it $25 increments. Enticing. $4,000 just looks big. I have this weird thing with numbers where it's like, if I see something for $600, it feels like, oh, okay, that's, and if it's 700, I'm like, oh, that's too much. It's like this, only with those numbers. And I think like $4,000 is one of those numbers here. Even though we are thousands below the mounting, I'm going to make it more interesting. And thank you, Julia. Hi, Julia. We got a request for Zircon earrings. Did she pick up the ring and she needs an earring to go with it? Fabulous. These are perfect. You picked the perfect earring. Julia, we've got them coming up after this. I'm not going to ask for 4,000 because I don't have it. We really want to get this one at home. And so I don't know what it's going to take, but $3,900 sounds better. $3,800 sounds better. $3,700 sounds really, really silly, but we're going to go lower than that. Not even $3,700 or $3,600. How about $3,500 to get it started on a 629 carat 71. I'll give it 60 seconds and then we move on to Julia's request. And yes, the rubellite. Who got the rubellite with the yellow diamonds? Oh, that's fine too. I just only ask not to be nosy and not to be, anything. I just like to say thank you. So thank you to my anonymous rubellite shopper. Yes. Oh, that's even better. Okay, sorry, my ear, nose, and throat doctor doesn't ever want me to whisper ever in my life, so never mind. Forget I did that, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, coming up. It's better to scream than to whisper. Do you know that? And for those of you that if you're battling a sickness and you get laryngitis, which is the most awful, awful word in my entire vocabulary, because that's the only time I won't do a show is if I have no voice. Otherwise, I'm here. If I'm of sound mind and being, I'm here, unless I don't have a voice. And yeah, so, but you know that, right? Never, ever, ever. Like people are tempted to whisper when they are battling a sickness or any. Don't do it. It's death to your vocal cords. Don't do it. Never do it. All right, so 3,500 we don't have. Let's move on to Julia's request. My auctions are just, it's a no-go on the auctions. All right, let's take a look at these. She's going to love them. She's gonna love them. They're rounds. They're surrounded in a halo. They have a great big, and this will tell you about the size because there's an omega back. So even before you see them on, you know they're big because they have an incredible omega back kind of feature here. So it's our big time zircon. Look at those. Oh, so pretty. Item number is 1898. Call me on the Tanzanite. We can always go back to it. Don't want you to miss the boat on the Tanzanite. It probably means we're gonna probably cancel the Tanzanite wheel that I have as well, because the Tanzanite wheel is not going to make any sense after that auction doesn't get open. So we'll probably have to cancel that unless you want, well, I just noticed my favorite trillion of all time is there. So that's coming up. Yeah, we'll bring that out. Okay, so here's what we're going to do for Julia. Thank you for the request. And thank you so much. Here's 1898, 525 in the pink zircon rounds. That's going to mean almost 265 or so on each earring about. And also 55 points in the diamonds. I will show one on. We'll show one on the hand too so you can get an idea of the measurement. And we are at the top of the hour, so welcome to the show. If you just tuned in, let me know if you have any requests for this Saturday as well. We only have one short hour left and we are rocking and rolling through some big values. Take a look at this. Here is the zircon. That is almost a ½ an inch in diameter. When the omega back is on the ear, well, better to just show you instead of tell you because there is no visual on that omega. But if you had a simple post and a butterfly, it's too big of an earring for that. You really need to make these properly. I mean, everyone's out there making big earrings and then they don't even look good on if they don't have the proper mechanism. And there's a reason why designers don't just throw out omega backs. They're very pricey to do. They're super, super, look at that. I mean, do you see how that is just perfectly sitting out to the world so you get that look of just stone right there? That, I mean, really, truly brilliant stone that is what, the zircons are so known for is that double refraction and brilliance. It kind of looks like it's a raspberry colored diamond, if you can imagine that. And then it's in the rose gold now. You can change that if you wish. There you see that halo. Still going to be a covering the piercing kind of look. So you're camouflaging any, piercing issues you have. And it is going to be big, big value. Let's go back to our wheel and then I'll show you the pair. It is only, how is this possible? $1,999. I remember that from a big sale event we did. These are not $19.99 though today. Are you kidding? This must be a gift since she got the ring. It must be an extra little better value deal because they're nowhere close to $19.99. They're $1,099, as in $10.99 to get the zircons home in any gold you wish. Now that's good. $10.99 for a high-end, beautifully bold designer earring like that is for $1,099. How about it? The bridge ring with it, of course. Yeah, they probably want to see if they're going to match, right? You got it. Top of the hours here, Christine. Can you believe it? Only 57 minutes left in the show. And here's the ring. So there's your match right there. There they are. They're even matched in the gold right now, which is, remember, if you got the ring in a different color gold, you can do the same with the Omega back earrings. Enjoy. Thank you so much. All right, let's move along. And any other requests for our last 57 minutes? Have we finished all the requests? Do you want to see the big tansy? How about this opal? How about the opal? I flashed it earlier, brand new. And take a look at, they say oval. It's still a contender round. I'm going to call it a roval just in case it's a little off round, but that's a round, right? Look at this. Oh. Stop with your bad self there, opal. Look at this opal. Out of Lightning Ridge, you better believe it. You're not going to see an Ethiopian stone that looks like that. Wow. Brand new today, $79.75 is the number. It's a $260 on top of that. It's a big stone for an opal. It's so pretty. And it's got one, like, we could call it a halo, but it's a half halo really. Just part of that creative design team that wants to separate us from everybody else when this is a rare stone. We know opals are always unique. They're always one of a kind. They're like fingerprints. They're like snowflakes. They're like our own personalities. They're unique, right? This is a 260. It's 41 points in diamonds. So why not do something just a little different, keeping it classic overall, but having that arch and that one half halo of diamonds, then down the shoulders as well. 41 points is your diamond weight. There is only just this one. Of course, we talked about that, but you can also change the gold color if you want to. You can. Please do if you want to, but this is just, I know, they're like 12,000, 13,000, 15,000. All those opals are gone, by the way. Thank you. When we see those, goodness gracious. You got to be kidding me. All right, so here we go. Guys, we got to, again, bust out the miracle. I had all the crosses today, and we might need to recall that we've got yellow diamond still here. We've got the big Tanzanite still here. We have got this opal and this one. Oh my goodness, I can't do it to you. $12,999 if we do a big discount. Do you like the opal? You like it. What can we do? Tell me, put a price out there. Make it reasonable? Who cares? You guys don't want to do that, right? You're always worried you're going to pay too much. Well, nobody has ever offered me too much on a ring that I can recall. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll just give you the price tag of a lifetime. $12,999 on the bag. The opals that I've had that have looked like this, that have been in that price range, are gone. Everybody has recognized, our collectors understand and know, that's a price. That's a deal. Here's what I'm going to do instead. And we have one short 54 minutes together today. Anybody there? This is so affordable, and I got to make it easy. I got to start, I don't know. I'll buy the jewelry, you get it. How about that? I'll buy it, you take it. I buy it, we ship it to you. Because somebody got to pay for this. And it's not you. Because instead of $12,999, let's try it. I just got to make sure pieces go. Take a look at it. Jalen, do you like this one? Can we give you a great price? I'm not done. Don't pay. Are they paying $13,000? Okay, good. I was about to freak out. Because that would be the miracle that I have asked for. It's not happening, though. You're never going to pay $12,999. You're a TVON shopper. You go up and down the dial, that's all you're going to pay. And there's no busting that through that value. Here's what I'll do instead. If you want, I'll take it less than half. $6,500 is half. And I will go even lower than that. I will go even lower than 6 or 5 or 4. I will make this the easiest decision you make all day. $2,999 for a 260 round. Notice I haven't picked it up or moved it. because usually I got to do that to show you all the colors and really see the beauty. No, look at it. Now, granted, you want to see the back, I'm sure. There's the back. That is true natural look. It's even got a little matrix. That's the host rock still attached to try and, maintain the weight of the stone. It's solid, hefty gold. It's one only. If you have it, let me know, because we got a couple people already dialing in at $29.99. That's going to go. Yes. On the hand, of course. We take you around. I'm still trying. What is going on my wheel? I can't. Is that permanently attached to the wheel? It must be. Okay, here's what it looks like on the hand. Oh, how lovely. And it gets, you know what, Jalen, you got to tell them, it's better in person. I know that's hard to believe because it looks so good. It's better in person. Away from the lights, away from the bright, hot, blazing lights here. Who has it? One only. We have three people now talking about this one. Uh-oh, 3 people talking about this ring. $29.99. What are we going to do? We're going to see it out the door, that's for sure. And how pretty to have the mirror finishing on one side, the diamonds on the other. $29. Don't leave it here. Don't think about it and wait till tomorrow. And I'm going to have a wait list by then of everybody and their mother who wants it. What is going on with my wheel? What is this? Done. Gone. All right. Now I got to flip it. Anybody want that one? Nope, it's here. All right, that opal. I'm not leaving that here today. Well, who did you have? Yeah. Were they thinking about it? Yeah. Okay, he didn't want it. You're so harsh. Did he really say it like that? Did he go, I don't want that? You make it sound so harsh. Is that how they talk to you? Okay, I want to answer phones one day. I do. Can I do that? Can I come in on what day? Okay, I'll have to come in on Monday. I'm going to sit here and answer phones. Do they talk like that? I'm curious. Tony, you used to do it. So he's like, yep, they do. They talk like that. No, they're nice. We have no, they're polite. I think that's a Lost in Jalen translation. It's called, Lost in Jalation. Do you want, it could be your new Instagram handle. Jalation, like Jalen translation. No? Okay. He didn't want it. What was he looking to spend? Does he want to spend $400 or $500? More or less? Bigger? Oh, okay. Wow. I don't know what they say. All right, $29.99. Let's move. I think it would be a good education to sit and answer phones one day. I think that'd be fun. I love doing it before shows because I always catch everyone off guard. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's really interesting. Yeah. Okay, coming up. Take a look at this. That's my bow ring. What do we think of the bow? Fancy, huh? Pretty, right? So feminine. 480 is the odd number. Let me know on the opal. It's still here. Okay, Tanzanite's here. Opal's here. I don't know what I'm going to do. We got to find something that you like. Well, I'm thinking it might be this bow. It's item number 480. That goes way back. So I love that. Thank you for not putting a new item number on it, because if I did, we'd have an $8,500 ring, because it's a carat 25 in pave. It's a beautiful dimensional large bow. And so pretty on, because it really does look like you tied a ribbon of diamonds on your finger. You used to do that back in the day before we had smartphones to tell us everything to do. We used to tie little reminders, like a reminder ribbon. Now we just have, Siri tells us everything we need to do, like wake up, take your vitamins, walk faster, walk slower, slow down your heartbeat, go relax, sit down, stand up, take a walk, get your 80,000 steps in, all that stuff. So this is a carat 25. I'm kind of an old granny school. I don't live and die by my smartphone. At least it doesn't tell me what to do. I shut all those off. But this is a carat 25 in diamonds, and we used to think of like tie a ribbon around it to remember. So I kind of take that for the sentiment that's built in. If you want to maybe have this jog a memory, maybe that is your little reminder. Maybe it's just that pretty frilly, girly designer look that looks like you went to a blue box and bought a sterling silver version that has no diamonds, and it costs you $8,500, and you're thinking that you'd rather have gold and actual diamonds, and you don't want to spend $8,500 because the gold and diamond version should be more than that, because it's not sterling and it has diamonds, but we're not asking for more than that. So major opportunity, carat 25 in diamonds, and it is not $39.99. This is beautiful. And Suzanne, I got to now ask you what you don't have. Suzanne's always telling me, I have that ring, I have that ring, I have that ring. She's giving me live testimonials. And Yeah, well, that's not going to be what's in the book, Suzanne. I'm not going to give medical advice in the book, but that is good advice. Don't whisper ever. It's bad for your vocal cords. You know, my vocal cords are my moneymaker, so, you know, I'm particular about them. Most people aren't. I am. My hands and my vocal cords, but that's true. And you have the bow ring. She wears it on her index finger, and she says it's huge, and it gets so many compliments. Is that the deal? I'm starting to wonder if I'm just showing you things you already have. I love it. Suzanne's like, I have this ring. She just literally let me know in a message on Facebook that she says, I have it. I wear it right here, index finger. And she says, I get tons of compliments on it. And it is a big ring. I know I can make rings look small because I'm just like a larger frame. I'm not a little petite person. But this is really, and I've got long fingers, but I will tell you right now, it is a bold ring. So it is the bold bow is what this is. Because sometimes we think of dainty, like bows are like super, super tiny and really feminine and really just like, you know, smaller. This is a bold design. I mean, let me just do this. Let me grab it and let those, you know, longer limbs work for you here and show you. That's a ring finger. Here's how Suzanne wears it. And you know what? This is 7. It'll work. Look at that. That's what it looks like on an index finger. So when you see it from like across the room, that's a good size. And this is what we're going to do. $39.99, $29.99, it's better. When we had this ring, because I've been here 6 years in November, and I remember when I started, this ring was kind of a little sleeper. It was a hit, but it was so seldomly offered, and it was the same exact piece. We're talking same diamond weight, same gold weight. We don't like thin it out or make it smaller. We didn't downsize it, as you can see. My goodness, can you imagine? If we downsized it, this is the big original here. And when you look at this and you see that even back then, 6 years ago, before a lot of stuff, and we thought, back when I started on election day in 2016. Is that even possible? 2016, it's weird to say it. I started on election day on 2016, so it was November. And we thought things were crazy then. Little did we know. But we didn't know that diamonds could possibly do what they've done. Diamonds and gold. And to think what we've all made it through, yay for us, right? Look what we've done. We've made it. It's been an interesting few years, right? Here's your reminder. Is it your just pretty ring, or is it a little reminder? Is it going to jog that memory? Is it going to be like your reminder ribbon? That little bit of that makes you think of someone special, makes you think of a certain time in life. It makes you think of an event or a milestone or some incredible goal that you've accomplished. It is a very, very special ring, and no wonder it gets compliments because most people are not rocking jewelry like this. And then you see the quality in the VS diamonds, and I'm going on and on and on because I'm wondering why the phones aren't absolutely going berserk at $29.99. Because even back in the day, and if you were with me 6 years ago, and you say, I remember where it was, and I want you to do the impossible and give me a price from 6 years ago and make it $1,999, well, I have news. I'm actually making it better than that. So even in 2022, August 20th, 2022, 8/20/22, I'm going to sell it for less money than it was in, December of 2016. Doesn't happen. We're going to try something right now, and don't be shy about it. It's not for the shy of bold styles, that's for sure. I mean, this is a looker. It's a compliment getter. There is not going to be a way that you're not going to have people approaching you when you're wearing a ring like that. And smile and take it. The compliments are great, right? When you're wearing something that other people admire. And I find that people usually compliment the things that don't look typical. That's what I find. Whether it's handbags, shoes, clothing, whatever. Cars, jewelry. They compliment it because they've never seen anything like it. And that's really what this ring is. Look at the size from across the room. And now the phones aren't going crazy at $19.99 on a carat 25 that is set in tinfoil. No, it's set in sterling. No, it's not set in sterling. Plated, platinum plating. No, solid, heavy, weighty gold. And it's not $19.99. And it's still here. Nobody's called. Are we broadcasting, Tony? Let's take a look at it. The 6 year ago price tag when I got here, $19.99. I'm going lower. I'm going lower. Suzanne says, I'm more petite. I don't care. Exactly. Suzanne, I've said it. People tell me all the time, I'm smaller, I only wear small jewelry. I'm bigger, I only wear big jewelry. One has nothing to do with the other. Wear what you like. You can wear whatever you want. I don't think your size or your finger size has anything to do with what you like. I don't think so. Just wear what you like. I'm not making it $19.99. I'm not making it $18.99. I need to find out if we have anybody here with me, loving the ring, $18.88, $1,800, $17.99. What gives? This is one of the boldest, brightest, beautiful rings we do. Look at the elevation, the rose, the wrapping, the dimension of it, the three-dimensional styling of it. It's not $17.99. I have seen it all now. It is $1,777 for 60 seconds. One caller take it. The rest all going to have to get it for $39.99. That is your moment right now. $1,777 for the famous bow ring. And 6 years ago, it was $19.99. And if you're going, big deal, I'm saving $200. No, this is a $4,000 ring today. $4,000. Here's how you get it. That's how you do it. That's how you try it and see. And put it on your finger, and you'll know immediately you're either obsessed or you can send it on back. Send it on back to me and say, that ain't for me. That's okay too. Not every piece is. I get a teeny tiny little return. I'm proud to have the smallest return rate in the business. And that's because, again, that's because I really want you to love what you get. But I got to tell you, I see it sometimes, and there's a return. I go, why is that return? They go, it was too big. It was just too big for me. Too big a ring. Oh, okay. I can take that. But this is really that luxury style, $1,777, never seen anything like it. All right, so I'm moving on. That's here. Zimbarin, Royal Zimbarin garnet. Blow it out. Take a look at this. Around, I think we have now seen something in this crown ring. I've had it 1,000,000 times, maybe more. You know what makes this? The round stone is everything. I really want to see round stones in this mounting from now on. The bow ring is here. Call me if you want it. I just got to keep moving. We only have 40 minutes, and I'm going to look for you to tell me what you'd like to see, because I'd love to hear what you're looking for today. Here's what we're going to do on the Zimbarin garnet round. It's item number 7962. It's a full carat round. It is also going to be, I will tell you just point blank, the best way to see the color shifting ability of this garnet is with a round, period. It is just the best. You get the reds, the pinks, the blues, the purples. It's all happening. And it's a 1 carat stone with 22 points in diamonds, and it does look regal. It does. Isn't there something about, the other day I came on the air, I was wearing purple, and immediately there were like 3 of you that said, you look like regal, like royalty, because purple is. And I was just wearing lavender. This is like a beautiful purple meets red meets blue. That is the regal color. That is the #1 color associated with royalty, is purple. Think about, and sure, we don't have many monarchies left, but we certainly know of one. And when you look back at older photos and what they wear and the regalia and the beautiful, the what do you call them? The capes, the beautiful robes. I mean, it's always what? Purple. Purple. It's so regal. It's so elegant. But you have a stone that goes from purple to red to pink to blue, and it kind of bounces all over the place. Kind of does this, all these jewel tones within the same stone, and whether you're outside or inside or dark light or bright light, it always looks a little different as far as your stone. And it's a full carat round, and it's 22 points in diamonds, and I'm going to blow it out right now. We're going to see who wants it. It's not even a $15.99 piece today. Take a look. Any gold you want, any size you need. Watch how this looks on the hand, too, because it's really pretty how it stays open enough to where you're seeing even through it, but yet you can tell it's not like flimsy, right? It's not a insignificant amount of gold. It's got great designer elements. Love the diamonds dotting the top. We've seen it with the halo, of course, and the diamonds right down the middle. 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 1,000, $9.99, $8.99, $7.99. It is still gold. And it's not even $799. First caller, take it. 777. And it makes it yours to try a round Zimbarin garnet out of Tanzania, the color shifting garnet, the one and only to own right there. That is so pretty. And to get the round is everything. Try the round. I mean, that way it's the best. And I do like it in the yellow. Boy, that's a good looking stone no matter what. But that one in the yellow gold looks gorgeous, because there again is the most, I think, we talk about richness in gold. It's the yellow gold that gives you so much richness to it. Take it if you want it. I'm moving on. Let's keep showing you jewelry. I got to find something that sticks. We got a beautiful Tanzanite here. The bow ring is here. I got a, well, look at this Tanzanite. Tanzanite and Paraibas If we discount this one, will we get a little response? I think so. 6424 coming up next, my favorite one we have. It is, yep, that's just two rarities together, best of the best in the Tanzanite world with Peridot on the sides and a matched pair of pairs. And it is going to be item number 6424. I might be just moving. Look at that. There's the crown jewels. Show them, Tone. Like that's again, purple. There it is. And I'm sure they have a fancy name for that velvet inside all of those jewels. But, whew, that's pretty. I could look at that all day. We need to make a little replica. That's what we should do. We could do it. We have all those stones. Okay, not the exact cullinan, but you know, we have versions of those stones. Okay, enough of that. I like looking at that though. I could stare at that all day long. Any jewelry lover could. 14 karat 98 on the blue wing block D. Also 58 points in neon Paraibas. Well, at least I'm having a good time. I don't think anybody else is, but I'm up here having a good time. I feel great. I got the second part of a double header to watch later. I'm a happy camper. It's 12:23 on the clock. The universe is smiling upon me. And I need to give that smile back to you somehow in some way. And you guys only like it if I discount stuff. I buy your love. I do. I buy it. I bribe it. I know how to get people to like me in shopping, and it's price stuff cheap, and that's what I do. So instead of being, well, there's a $19,999 price, I think we know out of all Tanzanites we do, one that has a matched pair of Paraibas is going to be a little bit more than maybe the rest. But you are getting a 15 karat, and last night I recall that I had to do something pretty drastic, and I did get down to our lowest per carat price ever on a Tanzanite. Now that was a 5 karat stone, if I'm not mistaken. We're getting a little bit bigger here with a 15 karat. 14 karats 98. That's really important, but I can tell you this, we are going to take it down to a level that is going to take it to a price tag you would not see. And we do take into consideration that it should be more per carat to get a larger stone. It should be more per carat to get a specialty cut like an emerald cut. It should be more to get those neon Paraibas. What if we say everything's free except essentially like the gold, and let's pretend that the 15 karat is a 5 and we'll price it as such. We'll pretend we're giving the Paraibas away. We'll give you most of that Tanzanite for free. The rarest of cuts is the emerald cut. Of course, we know that, but it's not even $19,999. It's not going to be $10,000. And when you got affordable and is not go, you kind of have to just feel it out and see what's going to work. I think by taking the most, we're going up to the highest level, like to the penthouse floor of our museum collection right here, right now, and bringing it down in price. I can try it. It's the best I can do is basically give you a value that has more money off one individual piece of jewelry than anything else I can bring to you. So is it $1? No, but is it going to be the best value? Yeah, because where it started at 20 grand, and you are looking at the only example I have that has Paraibas. So we know they're rare individually, but now they're an accent. They're a big stone still, almost 30 points, but they're an accessory to the Tanzanite, which is the best. So you're looking at an all-around package deal of a 3-stone ring here that is truly the best. $10,900, $8,000, it's not. We're getting awfully close to our best per carat level, but there is a lot more than just a little bit of gold here. Paraibas are important. I don't care if they're 30-pointers, they're still important. I don't care if they're, you know, even smaller. The truth is you have 2 that are matched here. That's not easy. I don't have Paraiba earrings. Why? Because we can't match them. We can't match the color and the neon and the clarity, and there's that nuanced blue-green combo. Take a look, 8,000 it's not, and 7,000 it's not. I'm blowing it out for $69.99, and that is a brand new reduction as of right now. Nowhere on this bag does it say $69.99. We're just making it happen for a 15 karat blue wing block D masterpiece. Look at this on the hand too. So it's a larger ring, but how large? Well, that's why you have to see it on. And to appreciate the amount of red flashes that are coming through as well. The stunning Paraibas that you have perfectly matched on either side. $6,999. One caller only. Final call for requests. 35 minutes left in the show. I got to show you my yellow diamond that's still here. I don't know how, but it is. We're going to show that to you again. We have a wheel. Let me just throw up the wheel here. Anything you want on this wheel. I'm just going to take what I got. One of a kinds. We've got so many beautiful one of a kinds, but I feel like we need a little jolt here. So I'm going to take some really rando pieces here. We're just going to put them all up here together. I've got everything from demontoids, emerald. Well, look at this. I always think this is a patriotic ring. I don't know, maybe it's not, but I think it is. It's got red, white, and blue, but it's done in this really heavy gold mounting. Take a look at this. Ruby, sapphire, and baguettes that trail all the way around it, create two different halos. And then we got a pink diamond. Let's throw in a fawn diamond as well and show you what we can do on a very quick wheel. And guys, I gotta be honest here. We're low on time and we need to make some sales, okay? We can't pay for the airtime and stay on the air if we don't, recoup the airtime cost, okay? And let me tell you, there's no hope of getting the airtime cost. So let's get close. Let's try to get half, quarter, a fifth, an eighth, a penny. Let's do something. I'm going to give you a deal. I know you've seen these before. These price tags are all over $10,000 to list. We're going to do better. We got to recoup some of our airtime costs here, okay? So we've just got to do it. I'm going to get you a new price on these. I put them up there. They're all over $10,000 list prices, list as is. We've got the couple pieces as is in the gold. The ruby, the sapphire, and the diamond piece only in yellow gold, but that is going to be $18K. The other one that stays as is would be the fawn diamond and the bridge. That'll only be in the white gold and rose gold, or white gold and yellow gold combo you see. So is the pink diamond. So with some restrictions, I'll take that into account with the pricing. We'll move them on down, but I need to move some jewelry. We gotta do something, okay? Never seen a Saturday like this, and I've done them all. So it's a moment, and let's embrace it. What this means to you guys at home is a really redonkulous price tag. It's coming, okay? It's coming, but you gotta believe, because I'm gonna tell you something. I got to move some jewelry somehow, some way. I don't know. But I'm ready to get down on my knees here, but you won't see me. So instead, I'm just going to do the magic with the pricing, okay? We got to I hope that this doesn't ruin the jewelry world entirely, but I think we're going to be all right, because nobody ain't going to see this except you and me, okay? That's it. So we don't need to look at this as like a new going rate on big emeralds and rubies and sapphires and diamonds in 18K, or pink diamonds or fawn diamonds, or two demantoids together that are both Russian demantoids. That ring's been $59.99. I mean, what do we have? These have all been reduced. They all started at 10,000 plus. They've all been reduced. I mean, you guys are no fools. I know this. I'm not going to say this has never been on the air when they've been on the air. You know it. I'm not going to say it's been this price when it hasn't been this price. You know it. You guys are too smart. But I will tell you this, $39.99, can't do it. It's not going to happen. I will get you a better price, and those are exotics. One of a kinds, the pink diamond, by the way, all by itself, it's 15 points. It's a pear shape. Take any one you want. We've got some requests coming in, but nobody's on the phone lines for anything up here. Okay. This is good. This is good. This is my challenge. Every day, you guys throw something new at me. I never saw this Saturday coming. Take a look at it. They're not 39. Do we have any favorites so far off the wheel? Just requests? Okay. Requests are good. Get them in. We'll help you out. 39, 29, or 19. Well, let's make it better. Anyone you want. Pink diamond with a pink diamond halo, fawn diamond in yellow and white. This is my best emerald round. Look at that stone. These are demantoids. Those are not peridots. Those are Russian demantoids. And which one do we like? Sell it. Ruby, sapphire, diamond's gone. No, not gone. Hold on. Stay right there. I'll go lower. Virginia, don't even sell it. This is 18 karat gold. It's already gone. I'm going to say that now, even though they haven't said sold. They're thinking about it. It's gone. Why do I say that? Because I'm not leaving them at 19. Any one of those would go at $19.99. You know it and I know it. We all know jewelry and values well enough to understand. That's 18 karat gold. 53 points on the ruby, 63 points on the sapphire, 87 points in tapered baguettes, finished all the way through the inside, and rich, buttery, 18 karat gold. I mean, so buttery, I can feel my cholesterol going up right now. That's how buttery it is. Like, that's why 18 karat gold pays off. $19.99. 18, which one do you like? Tell me the ruby and the sapphire and the red. Everyone's going to call them that ruby, sapphire, diamond, right? We have the emerald already verifying. That's 7557, one only on the round emerald for you. They're not 18. They're not 17. They're not 16. They are not. And if you haven't called, don't bother. They're going to be so gone. They're not even $16.99 or $15.99. You want the emerald? I'm going to try it on. We will try them all on. Take the, what? It's already gone, I think. Virginia already, just make sure, Kevin, though, talk to her, but she said sold first, I think. I'll tell you what, not even $15.99. Huge value. Take them all. Make it even. Which one? Take them all. Take them all. Here's the emerald on the hand. We got 2 people on the emerald. No surprise. That is a round emerald. I will go lower. This is just under a carat. It's 96 points. Christine, which one do you like? Let's try in the pink. Oh, we're going to try them all on, of course. But I need to make sure that they all go. And I think $15.99, I think is what? Yeah, of course. That's gone like 18 times over now, even though we only have one. Ruby, sapphire, diamonds, they want me to take it down off the screen, but not before I try it on because it's got to go on the hand here. Let me do this, guys. We're going better than 15. I think we have seen the light here. We have seen it. The angels have sung. The clouds have parted. We are ready to go. And now, $15.99 still not going to be what I need to do to make sure that all 5 go. There's the ruby, sapphire, diamonds. It's already spoken for. Congratulations on that one. Let me know. The emerald's already gone. Congratulations on that one. I'm still not to my lowest. The demontoids, Victor, I would recommend that ring highly. Those are Russian demontoids. We're going to go lower on the price, 6586. So if you haven't dialed and you like something left, take them, take them, take them. They're the Russian demontoids, 58 points and a carat 12 in diamonds, and it's not $15.99. See what happens? You guys are there, but I just need to go to literally a quarter of the cost, and then you understand. Get it? And isn't that the truth? This is the most obvious thing about this business. When you price it too cheap, I don't care if there's 5 people, all 5 are going to call because you understand. Jewelry doesn't sell for prices like this. And here I am, not even stopping at $15.99 just to make sure. And just so that you can think of me fondly and go, you know what, that girl is crazy. She went to a point where everyone was gone. They were all the lowest price. They were berserk pricing, and yet she's going lower just to make sure they all go, because we have 25 minutes and we're going to do this for the next 25 minutes, and you tell me what I can put up there. But these pieces, what's left, $1,499 a ring to get anything up there you want. Look at them. Take a look at this. Are the demontoids gone? Let me know. So the emerald is gone, right? Emerald and the ruby, sapphire, diamonds, and now pink diamond is what you're waiting on. Take a look at this pink diamond ring. Christine, 2543 on the 15-pointer. Also has a pink diamond halo. It has 13 points in pink diamonds, 55 points. Hey, management came out now so that you know you're too low. They're like, oh gosh, what is she doing now? Although they're using different language. But, you know, it's like, what is she doing now? What is going on? $14.99, gotta pay for something. Floodlights. Tony, it's not the AC bill, so that's the good news. We don't need to pay for that. So no worries there. But $14.99 gets you anyone you want, and we still have these 3 left. Okay, I give up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. $1,499. Which one do we like, everybody? Do we need to see any of the other ones on here? Pink diamond, you're taking? Let me know. We're verifying the pink diamond. The demontoid ring, I think right now we just need to see some info. Move it aside, because this is where it's at. Let me bring up the graphics, Tony. It's item number 6586. It is a total of 58 points in Russian demontoids. There's a carat 12 in diamonds. It is, which one? Pink diamond? That's a 15-pointer. It's so good. 15 plus 13 in the pinks. So, yep, that's going to be your big diamond weight there, 28 points plus the 55 in the pink diamond. But I just want to take a moment and look at this and watch how it's 2 rows, 2 beautiful rows in diamonds set together that perch those florals just like they are sitting atop your hand, almost floating, creating that luxury style. It's a carat 12 in diamond weight. It's got 58 points of matched Russian demontoids. They're even sitting in an angle, but look at how they're matched. Really well done. When you see them straight up, face up, right up to your eye. Look at how beautiful. You could even stack a ring next to it because everything's elevated. So you can put a wonder ring next to it. I've done that many times with this design. Put a wonder ring on either side, and it just gives you an entire handful of diamonds at the base. It's $14.99. Oh my goodness. And then I'll show you the pink diamond and the fawn diamond. Give them a look here. Give them at least 30 seconds to take it all in. The pink diamond is $25.43. That is as it is in rose and white gold. And you have a 15-point center, 13 in the halo around that and 55 around that. And then we've got, of course, the fawn. The fawn is as it is as well, so there will be no gold color changes on the fawn or the pink, but the fawn has yellow and white. That's a fawn diamond set in the yellow gold, the white diamonds in the bridge. That's going to be a 42-point on 7325. The center is a 42. The rest of the white diamonds, 82 points. Call me. Check and see who got, let's see, Kevin, did you end up with the blue and the red and the white, the patriotic ring? Who was shopping with you, Christine? Charlene, she is with us, it seems like every day. Thank you so much, Charlene, appreciate you. And Kevin will find out who's shopping there. Did you get the emerald? Who got the emerald? Was it Allison or Virginia or somebody over here? Allison? Who got it, Allison? Uh-oh. Who? Sharon, thank you. Charlene, Sharon, and Kevin, tell me you got Cheryl or something like that. Who got your ring? Mary, thank you, Mary. All right, fawn diamond here. Pink diamond's now gone. All right, so last call. I think the Russian Montoids are gone. What about you, Victor? Shopping? Who was it? It is Myrna. Myrna? Tell me. Myrna, I love it. Thank you. Hi, Myrna. Great to have you with us. All right, coming up. Let's go on our way. Well, I have an idea. There's nothing more fun to discount than the most expensive piece of jewelry to make. And I have coming up, what is? Quick pop quiz. Oh, don't you miss pop quizzes? Don't you miss those? Pop quiz, everybody. What is the most expensive piece of jewelry to make? Ooh, sounds complicated. Sounds like a complicated, loaded question. Sounds like one that's meant to be a trick. Well, I can give you the answer. It's a necklace. Diamonds, gold. How about a necklace that's a chain? No. How about a necklace that has a big, important center stone, that has diamonds to go along with it? How about that kind of necklace? Well, enter the emerald. Ooh la la. Look at this. Look at this. And it doesn't stop there because, and I know this chain goes like vertically up. It doesn't. When it's on the neckline, that's what you're going to get that rounded effect. So without seeing the ugly part of our wheel, let's come in and show you that this is an offset, kind of east to west pear-shaped emerald. Item number, it is brand new, 7952, but don't worry. I'm going to get this price way on down. And this is what it looks like. Diamonds that are bezel set, about 1.5 inches away from center. And if you like what I did on the wheel, or at least appreciated it in some way, how we took them down like a quarter of cost, well, it's going to happen again. And it's going to happen for the next 20 minutes and 30 seconds we have left in this broadcast. And if this is of interest, emerald is one of those luxury stones. Not necessarily everywhere you look for it. Sometimes emeralds look like green rock. Sometimes they look like a marshmallow from a box of Lucky Charms. They don't really usually look like this. This is, and no offense, Lucky Charms are great, but this is really where you want pristine, bright glow and color. You want what looks like electric. You want it to look like it's plugged in, like it's got a little, adapter that somehow's got a cord that attaches somewhere. It is amazing. But it's a 50-point stone. It is also a chain with gold and diamonds, and the bigger diamonds, which look great with DBTYs, layer it on up. How about adjustability? Adjustability to your necklace itself, we'll talk about that. Yellow, white, or rose. You're going to make a couple of choices here, but it won't be length because you get them all. But it also is going to be that color of gold of your choice. It's going to be how many do you want? I'm no fool, guys. I'm not selling $29 trinkets. But there are occasions in TVON world where you might get more than one. And you might decide that Christmas is coming. Hanukkah's coming. You might have a birthday or an anniversary or somebody you want to celebrate, if it's a daughter or a sister or yourself, and you want to celebrate in a grand way. But the budget's saying, slow down. Here's where you might get more than one. Because if I price it really, really, really stupidly, like a really crazy price, you might be able to get more than one. Or at least you get one and you say, there, I finally have my emerald necklace. Here's an emerald that I know we've had something similar before, sold out. Wait list went on and on and on and on. It's a 50-point emerald, at least. You're getting at least guaranteed a 50-pointer like this one is. You've got diamonds at 9 points. There's nothing around the emerald itself. We just let that emerald be. Let that kind of marinate. But then the bigger diamonds, which means they're huge, because if there's 9 points and 9 divided by 2 is 4.5, they're good-sized stones that are sitting up in your chain. So it gives you that effect of like stations. Take a look at it. White, yellow, rose. You're probably already seeing here the lobster claw. There's a little peek around the bend. There's the lobster claw and 3 adjustable lengths, 16, 17, 18. So wherever you want to wear it, because some of you who are going, I don't wear 16. You might, because it's that beautiful larger centerpiece there as well. So you might actually want to wear it shorter or longer depending on how you're wearing it. What neckline are you wearing it with? Is it getting to be, will there be cold weather at some point? Probably, maybe yes, right? Eventually, it doesn't feel that way for most of us. For us in California, we never get cold, but you know, we can wear t-shirts and flip-flops literally 365 days a year. But for everyone else who's putting on, you know, big chunky sweaters and overcoats, this is still something that you can wear over a fabric or wear, you know, peeking out of a higher neckline, so that when you're wearing that cashmere crew neck, you still have that beautiful touch of bright green. It is white, yellow, or rose. We're going to make it easy for you. And what should be on our air right now for $3,699, just don't, do me a favor, don't forget those diamonds are there, but I want to come in close on the emerald. There's the emerald. Every single one, this is why I'm so limited, is clean and bright just like this. You're guaranteed to get at least a half carat, but for those of you that think I'm showing you something that doesn't look any resemblance to what you get, wrong. Every single emerald, that is why we're so limited with what we have, is they are bright and clean and glowing. All you have to do is dial. We're going to get you a deal. It is the most expensive type of piece to put together, is a necklace. And in today's day and age, you have $600 chains out there that don't hold a candle to this, because a chain is just a chain. I'm not talking about a big herringbone that should be like $8,900. I'm talking about a basic box chain. 16 inches right now, $600. Check it out. I am not kidding. It's the sad world we live in, but that's what, gold is gold. Can't control it. Can't control it. It's why every other commercial you see on the news channel says to buy gold. Buy gold. They want you to buy gold. And some of you probably are and have and do. And that's all fine. Because it may, what that tells you is it may not be done. It could go higher. Yeah, it can. We have not seen the end of it. So come on in, because here it is in your wearable gold. Buy gold bars all you want. I got a friend of mine, he owns a gold mine. It's his birthday today. He owns a gold, that's why I thought of him this morning. It's his birthday. He owns gold mines all over the world. He doesn't have to work for a living. He owns gold mines. He's doing quite well. And sometimes we get him in gold bars or investments or in coins. Well, here's where you can just get it in something that's wearable. Let it make you look pretty at the same time. Have your gold, wear it too. It's kind of like having your cake and eating it, right? Same thing. You get to own your gold and wear it. And I will not make it $36.99. Do we have, Tony, you know what I'm talking about. you know. The big BC. I'm not making it 36. 3,000. Wait, what happened to those phone lines rocking? We'll make it happen again. 15 minutes in the show, blowout time. Anything you want, guys. White, yellow, rose. The adjustability is there. Gift, 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 gift. It'd be an incredible. What's somebody going to think if you present them with an emerald necklace with diamonds as a gift? They're going to go, okay, now I know who hit that lottery jackpot, that big $1 billion lottery. They're going to think it was you, right? Right? They'll think, no, okay, we don't want that. We don't want them to think that. Then they'll come after you for everything. Just let them think that you really think highly of them, you know, and you do. You want to just treat them with lavish, beautiful luxury. This is it. But I have nothing going at 3, nothing going at 2, and I can tell you right now, I could make it something silly like $1,000, and we're probably still not going to have a lot of people on the line. So I will do better. Because we know what happens when you price it too low. It's going to make a difference. And it's going to take that sideline sitter, that gal who's sitting there going, I'm just watching for, I don't know, because I got nothing better to do on a Saturday. Or I'm going to be a shopper. I'm an active shopper now. Get me in. Like, Coach, put me in. I'm ready to go. Here it is. Instead of $9.99, watch this. It gets better. And let me show you, because you're seeing it up close to see the quality. Look at it from a distance away. Watch it from this angle. There's what it looks like from a distance. Then I'll show it against my neckline, and then you'll be realizing that we're less than 24 hours away from that turquoise necklace now too. Here it is against my neckline for you, so you can kind of see what that looks like size-wise. I know it's competing with the turquoise a bit, but that's just a reminder that's coming up tomorrow. And it'll have almost 20 carats in turquoise, but look at this, $9.99. Oh no, that's not working. $8.99, that'll do it. It's a necklace in solid gold. Look at the chain. Here's that lobster claw clasp. I almost called it a clasp. A claw clasp. And there it is with the adjustability, and it's not even $8.99. Very first 3 callers. Here's what we've got. $888 for the necklace. For the necklace. Right there, right now. Any gold you need. And $888. That's it. Let me know who wants one. That's a giveaway. a little giveaway for a Saturday finale here. And boy, oh boy, do we have quite the Sunday planned for you. Join us tomorrow. Get ready. We'll bring out that turquoise necklace among many, many other ideas. Here it is again up close, just so you can really just really see that emerald quality. That's why it's limited. Superstar quality right there in that clarity and that glow. And 800, oh boy. Let us know if we have any requests we can get to for the end of the day. We're there. We've got about 12 minutes ready to help you with anything else you need to see, anything at all. But why that isn't lighting up the lines, I don't know. And then I'm going to get to my big Tanzanite. I'm just going to show you one. And when it's not on the wheel, I can't really do the wheel now because we've been talking about bigger pieces on a wheel. Well, I'm just going to take the top one. I'm going to take the best stone I have, and we're going to take the most exotic cut, and we are going to discount it today. And it's that big trillion. That 7 carat 15, that beautiful high-end blue wing, lighten it up with the trillion cutting. I just can't wait. And then we'll recap. I do want to recap the yellow diamond because we have that carat 50 yellow diamond you might have missed. If you join us a little bit later, that's got to be up on the air for one last look here before we go. Because tomorrow it's all brand new. We've got, and I don't mean just all brand new jewelry. I mean just we're not going to see what we saw today in tomorrow's show. So that's important as well. So keep in mind, we've got, again, any last minute requests you have. If you need to see something again, please let me know. This is the time to do it because we are down to just 12 minutes left in the broadcast, and that emerald piece is still here. So let's bring it out. Let's bring out the big tansy. Flash this earlier. It's just time to let this one go. It's my baby. It's my favorite. It's the one I want for myself. I'll never get it because that's going to make sure right now this is going to be so long gone. I actually like that that really beautiful trillion because it's glowing and glittering like this. It's item number 7068. There's a 715 carat weight here on this one. And all of that said, it has a 181 diamond weight. The only mounting that's going to actually supersede what we saw in the saddle ring with the Tanzanite earlier. Do you guys remember this? I was foolish. I put it up on the auction block. Luckily, nobody saw that and called me on it because I'd be in trouble if it got the open. But I'm going to flash it because I want you to remember that that big, big saddle ring we had, if I can find it, was actually a carat 71 in diamonds. This is even larger. And this was a smaller stone and a smaller diamond weight. And just about anything will be a smaller diamond weight than the bridge. But that ring has smaller individual diamonds, but also a smaller overall diamond weight and a smaller stone. So let's try something here with a 715 private collection. Yes, it's that ultimate blue wing neon, but then it also has 181 in diamonds, but there's a bridge. So 2 of the rows right down the middle are going to go all the way under and through. Then you've got, look at the red flashes coming through the crown facets there. Very impressive. And it's a 181 diamond weight, solid gold, white, yellow, or rose. That is up to you. I do not want to tell you what to do on the gold color because it looks good no matter what. So there's no right or wrong way to do it. But look at that inside finishing. Here's the spectacular 715. And it is going to be, wow, what a value from $14,000 down, 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 down to a new level, to my lowest. I can just give you this. All I can say is this. It's the lowest price it ever will be. Because even if it somehow were to sit here, let's just hypothetically say if this was here 5 years from now, it could never be any lower than this price tag. There are certain times when you get so far below our own cost. Okay, this is not a smart business. If you're starting a business, I don't recommend selling things for less than it costs you to make them. I literally had a presentation the other day that I was planning for you, a special announcement, and we were going to offer some little jewelry boxes, and we literally can't do it because we'd have to charge you so much for them because they cost a fortune to ship. It's this weird, and again, everyone's dealing with it in some way, but I can't sell you a jewelry box, like a portable jewelry box, because it costs more to ship it than I would actually charge you to buy it. So it's not, and we like to do free shipping, but with the weight of a piece like that, it's like sending bricks to you. It would cost us like triple the amount of money that I'd sell it to you for. And I don't want to charge you for shipping. If we say free shipping, we say free shipping, and we have to pay for that. That's all right. We made that decision years ago, and we're sticking to it for the meantime. But we lose money. And so I'm not saying it's a smart business practice, but it is what we're doing right now just to make sure it goes. Because I have 2 options. Set it here at $13,999 and let it sit here and admire it and think about the what ifs, or sell it too cheap, lose money on it, but at least get the piece out the door. And at this point, since I believe in my heart of hearts, there's somebody out there, it may not be everybody, but there's somebody who likes it. And if there is somebody who likes it, it's my job to make it affordable enough to where that caller can say yes. And if we have to lose money to do it, so be it. It's not the first time, probably won't be the last time, But this is why we can't go lower is my point. So for those of you that sit back and go, I'll make an offer on Monday. We can't go lower. This is it. This is rock bottom. This is it. It's the lowest. We're already backwards of what we toiled and put to put it on together. Not 14,000. Take a look at this. It's not even close. And we have one option here. Again, white, yellow, rose, your size, yes. I'm going to show it on the hand here for you as well. It does not go lower. It cannot go lower. Here's my best offer for you. Is right now, this piece, which you have to see on because, this is stunning. The way it sits up so high, it actually elevates the entire trillion platform up a bit with the big halo. It's not even going to be, I really shouldn't do this. We're going to get it under $6,000. Under $5,000 and better yet, under $4,000. Making this ring $39.99 for a hold on, let's go lower, yes. Are they what? No, they are not irradiated. They are heated. Is that what they might mean? They might mean, stay away from irradiation if you can. Just like when you buy a house, don't buy one under the power poles. Or at least that's what I was taught when I was, if you can avoid it, don't live underneath a power pole, right? Don't do that if you can avoid it. But also in gems, you don't want one that's irradiated. What they might mean, Victor, is heating. No, they are not irradiated. No, they are heated. Every Tanzanite you've probably ever seen besides the green ones. And if you're going, what? Green? Yeah, there are green Tanzanites. Those are not heated. Every other Tanzanite is. Blue wing, block C, block D, they're heated. Yes, like most stones in the world. Heating is not a crime. It's not a crime. Irradiation is different. Irradiation is like it sounds. That's what and a lot of fancy diamonds, when you see a colored diamond out there, a lot of times they're irradiated to get that color. No, we don't do that in the diamond world, nor does it. It's not done that I know of with Tanzanites. Heating, yes. Irradiation, no. Does that help? Because they're probably looking at that going, then how do you explain that color? How do you explain why it looks like it's been, abducted by aliens, given some weird treatment, and then came back down to earth? It does. That's the beauty of the blue wing block D. So certain levels, and if you're going, well, isn't it a matter, and I know what you were saying right now, some of our shoppers out there might be going, so you mean that if every single stone was heated more, it'd be darker in color? Nope. I wish. Listen, guys, if you could do that, if you could just heat them and cook them for years and years and years, knowing that you'd get that color, everyone would do it. Every Tanzanite would be that color. Certain stones are capable of more color. It's how they start. Remember, blue wing block D, best saturation. Block D, overall, best block of saturation. Right now, block C. But even the lavender stones are heated. Even when they only can max out at a lavender lilac, they're still heated to get there. There are some unheated stones out there. In my experience, I've had unheated Tanzanites. They're blue, light blue-green zoisites. That's where you get zoisites, the umbrella family. Tanzanite's the trade name. It is blue zoisite. Sometimes they're going to have blue-greens to them. Those are usually the unheated stones. Everything else heated, but not irradiated. Irradiated is different. Heating is different. Heating is done with almost every gem you've ever seen, owned, and wear. Irradiation is different. That's a different deal, and you can read all about that. I only have 5 minutes left, so I got to sell this. And it's not $39.99. Sorry, I can just, my quest for education is always, important, but I'm not making it $39. Do you want it? Anybody want it? Can we save you some money? Let's make it easy. $38.88 first caller. Let's go. $3,888. We'll see you tomorrow. We have 4 minutes left today. God willing, I'll be here tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, and we'll bring you a big Sunday that includes my fabulous turquoise and diamond necklace that I've been wearing now for 2 days straight. A lot of you have been asking me about it. A lot of you are excited about it. It's almost 20 carats of turquoise. Yeah, it's a big piece. And it has almost a carat in diamonds. So it's a very special, but wear with everything, wear everyday necklace. Love it. Can't wait to show it to you tomorrow. That among other things. If you have any questions about anything that we've had today, please call me. I do want to try and flash that yellow diamond one more time, just in case anyone's thinking about that 1.5 carat yellow diamond, because that is a great way to go. Here we are at the end of the day. Thanks for being with us. Appreciate you hanging out. And you know what? If there's anything you can really think of that you still are thinking about from the show, let us know very quickly. We'll let you know if it's still here, and we can help you out. out with that, but take a look. There's the yellow diamond. That is my 8010 item number. That's the 1.5 new one today. And that is going to be 18 karat gold, carat and a half VS oval, 76 points plus 27 points. That's a beautiful diamond design around it. Very classic. Remember, we put it next to a carat 53 and it looked double the size. This is a very large face for a carat and a half stone. So you do get more like a 2.5 carat look to your diamond, which is rare for diamonds to do. And just a reminder, that ring is only $5,999. Came down from 20 grand, got down to less than $6,000 for you. Call me on the Tanzanite. Call me on the yellow diamond. $38.88 for the trillion. $59.99 for the yellow diamond. We are back in less than 24 hours. So remember, we start the show tomorrow. And if for our new shoppers out there, it starts at 10 a.m. on Sunday morning. Saturday and Sunday start at the same time, 10 a.m. Pacific. So that's my West Coasters like we are. It's noon Central Time and then 1 p.m. for all of my East Coasters. So make sure you join us. That turquoise necklace is limited. I'm worried it's too limited, actually. I don't even know, guys. The response I've had has been tremendous. The turquoise necklace I'm wearing that's coming up tomorrow for its debut will only be one day. It will only be here tomorrow because I only have a few, and what we have, I'll tell you the story tomorrow in full, but it took so much labor. We only have a few to go around, like a handful, so they will be gone tomorrow. So join us early in the show. So if you've really liked that turquoise piece and you want to make sure you get it, we are just literally getting in the system now, today, this afternoon, so it'll be here tomorrow, and it will sell out very quickly. So that's coming up tomorrow among many other great debuts and designs, and we'll have a great time as we always do. But this is where last call on that yellow diamond. One more time on the hand here in our last minute and a half or so that we have left. Here's the yellow diamond. Remember, you are getting so much diamond weight, over 2.5 carats in diamonds in total. The 1.5 though is really where it's at, especially for those of you that say all the time, I would ideally like to have a 3 carat diamond or a 2 carat diamond, but I don't have $15,000, $20,000 to spend. Here it is. This is the carat and a half that I tell you right now, it looks like a 2 carat pluser. So that would be normally, and just make no mistake, if you're getting a 2 carat yellow diamond, you're paying way more than $59.99. So this is the way to get that bigger look out of a smaller price tag. It's a final minute left that we have together. That's my one only. It's even 18 karat gold. It is so fabulous, and try it. You've got money back guarantees on everything. So remember that you are never again ever at a loss. You have that assurance that you're going to love it. I mean, that's my personal guarantee to you. But, if it's too big for you, or if it's just not, going to, fit with the ring that you want to put next to it, or whatever it is, you have always that flexibility to send it right on back. So try it while it's here. Get a piece, at home and see it there to really evaluate it in full. Because as tremendous as they look on TV, they're even better in person, and I mean that. So $59.99 on that one. Let me know if you'd like it. If you have any questions on anything you've seen for the last 3 hours, give us a call at that phone number. We'll be here for a few minutes after we disappear on television. We'll still be here helping you with all your orders and any questions you might have. Join us tomorrow. The turquoise station and diamond station necklace debuts, and it'll be a one-time only deal with what we have. So see you tomorrow. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your Saturday, and we'll see you tomorrow. LGM.